Well, let's go ahead and start off.
All right.
Welcome to, I guess we're going with Speakeasy Unfiltered. Nobody's counteracted that, and that's kind of what I branded stuff already. So,
Yeah, it's fine.
all right.
Do we spell like SPKEZ?
No, just stop talking. Yeah, welcome to Speakeasy Unfiltered. Tonight, we are doing our 2024 year-end special, considering it's almost the end of the year. And by the time everyone sees this, the rest of our episodes will be definitely coming out somewhere in 2025. But to start us off with, we've been joined today with Jerry. What do you want to be called?
I usually go by Zenny on like every handle.
All right, well then he's Zenny on every handle, including your pod handles, probably. I guess I don't know. And then we've got HighKek78, as well as my major co-host RainDeath909, and myself, HarpyWeather_1. Hello and welcome, everybody.
Right. So 2024, it's definitely been an eventful year.
I've done a lot of things in retrospect that I forgot that I did.
Yeah. I mean, elections happened, CEOs got killed.
Yeah.
Lots of new and good video games came out, including award-winning game Balatro.
Man. There were so many better games, though.
Yeah, the answer is no, I'm not going to play it.
It has a PEGI 18 rating.
I mean, it's gambling, so kind of makes sense.
And yet actual loot boxes don't have PEGI 18.
Yeah, but that's not gambling. That makes the companies money, even though you're not assured to get anything.
It's like like loot boxes are okay. It's like opening up a pack of cards.
I mean, yeah, packs of cards are gambling too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I've been opening so many Pokemon cards.
You mean online, right? You're not buying
I finally started playing the game that HighKek was talking about. And now, even though I've literally never PvP'd another player, I've already opened like over 500 cards.
Goddamn.
Jeez.
Yeah, you get 2 packs per day, and then like there's a bunch of like shit you can do to get more.
Yeah, I've been grinding out the NPC fights.
Nice. Well, yeah, you are a Pokemon's man.
Bro, the fucking coin flips, man. I had a match where we had 14 coin flips and only won the entire match with heads.
Huh.
And there's so many cards where it's like, flip this many heads and your attack is the amount of heads times that. I'm like, cool. 0, 0, 0, 0.
Any number times 0 is 0, by the way.
Yeah.
Unfortunate.
Glad we could all learn today.
Yeah, we all need to learn sometimes.
Let's see.
Some of us more than others.
P. Diddy got arrested, of course, for all of that.
Yep, we had a whole bunch of diddler memes.
All of the baby oil. All the fucking
got that at Costco.
Oil.
Even though Costco doesn't sell baby oil.
What was it? It's like basically a whole pallet of baby oil.
1,000 bottles.
Jesus.
It sounds like he was buying the pallets straight from the fucking company.
I'd probably.
I don't think it's that they didn't sell baby oil. I think that they were just like, we don't sell pallets of baby oil.
Yeah.
Well, they don't. I'm not sure if Costco sells
Also,
baby
sir,
oil.
I need to see the evidence. Are these Kirkland branded?
No, they sometimes sell Johnson & Johnson and other things, but yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it's kind of funny to think about it now. And now they're going to be associated with them because
everyone kind of forgot already, or at least I did.
Mm-hmm.
It's a flash in the pan thing, and at least until it goes to trial and that all finishes a couple years from now, or a year, or however long it's gonna take.
Everyone's just gonna remember the diddlin.
Yep.
Yeah,
I mean, the memes are forever. That's not going away.
No, not at all. Speaking of memes, I don't know if y'all remember the Willy's chocolate experience that happened in Scotland.
Nope, not at all.
At the beginning of the year.
Nope.
It was big internet news at the time. Basically, so there was the Willy chocolate, because it was still copyright, so they couldn't use Willy Wonka.
Is that the high class event?
No, it was trash. So
advertised high class.
Advertised as
Then
super
actually,
fancy and special. All the pictures were AI, of course, because what else do you do than use AI pictures? The fucking text generated on the website for the descriptions was AI. The scripts the actors used was AI. If they found a way to use AI to cut costs, they did it.
Interesting.
But it was a fucking disaster because, parents bought tickets, brought their kids expecting a marvelous chocolate experience, a wonderland, etc., etc. And it's in some fucking sketchy ass warehouse down in fucking Glasgow, Scotland somewhere.
Well, hold on now. What do you think the fucking movie Willy Wonka was about? It was like a weird fucking shitty old factory in the middle of Britain or whatever the fuck. Some European
I mean, it
shit.
really wasn't a shitty factory. It was a factory.
It was on the outside.
Yeah, well, kind of,
Yeah,
yeah.
outside it looked like a normal factory.
Exactly. That's the point I'm trying to make.
Yeah, but this is just a warehouse.
Yeah, but like people gotta know this is real life, right? You don't get Willy Wonka's chocolate factory. Like that's not a thing.
Yeah, they definitely didn't get it.
That's
They
not what
learned.
the AI images said.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
So people, parents, what the kids are expecting, Magic Wonderland experience, blah, blah, blah. It was dreadful. Terrible.
This ain't fucking
Randomness.
Disney. You don't get a Magic Wonderland experience here.
Yeah.
Now that almost sounds like something I could do. Just scam a fuck ton of people out of money.
Absolutely.
You look like
Bad.
the kind of person that should be with your
Bad.
children.
Damn it.
Yeah, the whole thing fell apart. They had a chocolate fountain that immediately broke. They ran out of candy, which how the fuck do you run out of candy when your whole thing is fucking candy?
Apparently didn't buy enough.
The actors didn't get paid.
Oh, that's the worst part.
They were from like Fiverr, weren't they?
I think so. And some of those other, you could hire on people.
Maybe I also say OfferUp. I don't know any of the other services. This is also in Europe, so it's like a Europe version of whatever these things are.
Yeah, so the whole thing was a massive clusterfuck. I will have to have pictures on this so people can see, including, of course, the fucking drugstore, the drug dealer Oompa Loompa.
Nice. So what I'm hearing is you're gonna send our editor the pictures after this, right?
Absolutely.
And by the editor, I mean me.
It kind of reminds me of that whole situation with all the rich people stuck on the island in tents.
You talking about Fire Festival?
Yeah.
What?
Classic. What? Well, this was like 3 years back. Fire Festival.
Oh,
A
okay.
while ago.
There's a whole documentary on it.
You want internet historian?
What?
Maybe I think there's a Netflix one as well about it.
Probably.
There's probably a
Oh,
lot
you
of
said
stuff.
Fire Festival, not Burning Man.
No, it was Fire Festival.
Interesting. Because same thing happened in Burning Man.
It did happen that one time when they got the
Burning Man was the recent one where
Yeah,
there's
it was
just,
like this
mud.
last year. Yeah, it was.
Mhm.
It was too muddy. People couldn't pass. It was too wet.
nobody could escape.
Yep.
And I'm going to say this for Burning Man. Fuck those people. Like 90% of those people who are there are fucking rich assholes who have nothing but money and time.
Says the guy who wanted to go to Burning Man.
I mean, I don't dispute that.
I mean, Burning Man looks kind of lit. To be
I
fair,
don't want to go at least once because it seems
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, it seems cool except for the was it Hayes Christensen thing? It's sand, it's coarse, it's everywhere, and
Exactly.
fucking I would hate
Fucking
it.
sandstorms and whatnot.
Don't piss off the mud wizards.
Just get Darude Sandstorm. Speaking of which, I'm getting fuck tons of ads about Darude coming to Dallas. I think sometime this next year.
Are we going to go?
Do you want to go?
The root still exists.
Are we never going to see
Right.
Sandstorm?
I was gonna say, is he gonna play the one song I know? I mean, I assume, but who knows?
I'd
Darude.
be down.
I mean, I'm down.
Oh yeah, by the time after this episode comes out, you're gonna have we're gonna have a boy named Talon on here.
Nah.
And he's fucking gone. Go
Yeah.
find his social media and tell him he's a fucking loser.
No, no, we don't endorse harassment here.
Right.
Nah, we harass friends. Keep in
Yeah,
mind that he's
we
a friend.
harass-
But the other people aren't his
They
friends.
don't.
He deserves it.
Don't do like actual internet bullying, but tell him that he sucks.
That's the same thing, but yeah. He knows that one though.
Don't bully him.
I
Just
mean,
tell him he's a
don't-
piece of shit and he needs to die.
Oh, don't. I'm saying don't go that far. Don't tell him.
I was gonna say that.
But tell him that he
In
sucks.
Minecraft.
Yeah, in Minecraft. Shit. I think I need to be turned up. I don't know.
I think
Meh,
okay.
meh, 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 meh.
Meh, 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 meh.
Me, 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 me.
Meh, 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 meh.
Meh, 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 meh.
Well, you can speak, you know that.
Meh, 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 meh.
Yeah. Anyway.
Also, you
wanna
gotta speak
speak.
into the mic.
I've spoken enough this year.
No, probably not.
You gotta get your daily word count up.
No. See, he sent me the information. He showed me his Steam information where he was gone for like a quarter of the year.
Oh, yeah. No, it was like 2 months.
From Steam?
What's the Steven?
No,
review
it's
stuff?
whenever I found Armored Core 6,
Ah.
and I was looking at the Steam recap, and it's like, your most played game, Armored Core 6. And then it shows like when I bought it, which was like me playing for 1 hour, and then like the graph goes back down, and then it just goes up to max for like 2 straight months, and then just goes back to me playing only a few hours every month after that.
It was my most played game. That's hard to say. I
Is that what we're doing? We're gonna pull out our most played games. I
I'm
don't.
gonna-
Can you get the Steam review on the Steam app? I don't think.
Yeah, you can. I
Oh,
pulled
can
it
you?
up on it. I'm trying to think if I have to get my.
What was mine? I think mine was Once Human this year.
I
I
was
think
just
it's
made in the
what said
Steam
him.
app.
How do you look at that? I didn't know that was a thing.
It's in your store somewhere.
Something, I don't know.
Somewhere, something in the store, maybe.
Yeah, I don't know how it works on the app, but it exists somewhere.
Yeah. They did show it at some point somewhere here.
Let's see.
It's like you go in the store and you scroll down a little bit, and it's like your recap or something like that.
I mean, that'd be something interesting to talk about for this.
Right? It's your year in review, but your gaming year specifically.
Mhm.
Apparently, I played so few games. Steam didn't even like know what to say my genres were.
I don't think mine does either. Maybe. I mean, mine's gonna say simulation, shooter, and like stuff like that, since that's mostly what I play is a lot of shooters and sim games.
It's like we can talk about our yearly thing for Steam
Oh, yeah.
and also Spotify.
No, none of us use Spotify.
I don't have
here.
Spotify.
I
I mean,
YouTube
does
Music
give
also
you-
has a recap.
It kind of does, but doesn't. It hasn't given me mine yet. It has the recap
have to go find
playlist,
it.
but it doesn't have the
yeah,
like.
weird. Mine has it.
Yeah, mine
Yeah,
doesn't.
I've
have it.
already posted mine.
Yeah.
Mine did last year, but I didn't see it for this year yet.
So let's see.
I had to go find it. It didn't advertise it to me.
Oh,
I saw
it's
people posting their Spotify ones, so I went and looked through my YouTube app, and it was like, "Here's your most played genres, your most played song, your blah blah blah.
Yeah, mine came up on.
You're in the top 1% of Hiroyuki Sawano listeners."
memes.
It's
I would
funny.
laugh if I'm on there too.
I think I'm in the top 5% for fucking Dark Viper AU
Where do we see this shit
Watchers.
at? I'm on my app.
for the Steam. Okay, let me send you the link because it's easier that way.
Oh, this isn't Steam. This is for fucking YouTube.
For
Music.
YouTube.
In that case, send it to me too.
Okay. One,
Yeah, I already know where mine is on Steam. I already, like I said, I already talked about mine. Mine's Once Human because I played it for the same months he was playing fucking the Armored Core.
okay. So let me just.
It's like I know I put a lot of time into Once Human, but not nearly as much as you.
Me and fucking Ghosty Boy.
I don't think there was a game that I actually like stuck to this year.
It's almost like you don't stick to games. Who'd thunk?
Crazy concept that.
Odd.
There we go. I posted the link. It's in the Discord for the Steam review.
Yeah, mine's weird. Probably because I'm not signed in, I assume.
So let's see. My top game of this year was Horizon Forbidden West, the complete edition, which makes sense. I'm a big fan of the Horizon series. I mean, I played Forbidden West on PS4, rebought it on PC. Same thing for
You
For
played
her.
Forbidden West on the PS4?
you know.
I thought you just played the first one, Zero Dawn.
Yeah, I think
Because that's what I did. I didn't play it enough. Did I tell you I had the fucking legendary edition of that? Because I thought it was cool. And then I never finished it.
should. It's a good game.
No, I know. For some reason it was too boring for me. Couldn't do it.
Helldivers is my second top game.
Helldivers is in my top 3, I'm pretty sure.
So my top 3 are Once Human, Sternova, and Pal World.
Power World's my number 3. It's crazy. Like, so the Steam median for unlocking achievement is only 13.
Yeah, the Steam median for everything's dog shit.
I've unlocked 778 achievements this year.
Jesus Christ, friend.
I got
The
692.
fuck? Well, yeah, but you have like 3,000 games. You could just log in
4,000
and
games.
get you boot up the game achievement for every game, and you'd blow everyone out the water.
Well, that's the thing too. So this year I played 130 games, and 102 of them were new games. So, or 103, correction. So most of my achievements this year were for new games from this year.
Don't trust him. Sounds like a lie.
Yeah, 133 of my achievements were fucking rare.
Where do you see that?
Right, and like where it says achievements unlocked is right underneath it. Over 64 games, I get 133 rares.
Nice.
Though most of it's because like people they'll boot up the game, they'll play it for like 2 minutes and then get off.
Right.
They don't actually properly try out the fucking game.
Which game is it? I was
He's
busy
just
trying to
saying
get
in
into my
general.
shit.
It was a general thing.
Oh, okay.
Steam Y.
So I have 60 rare achievements from 95 games.
I played 61 games this year. I have 361 achievements unlocked. 28 days is my longest streak. Once Human, Helldivers, and Call of Duty. Those are my top.
I played 125 different games. The Steam median is only fucking 4.
Apparently, what you play: extraction shooter, military, racing, top-down shooter, destruction, JRPG. Very low JRPG. That's funny.
Apparently, I
Lock
play
in.
roguelike deck builders, tactical RPGs, and villain protagonist.
Mm.
Meanwhile, I'm over here playing fighting, racing, and farming sims.
Also, I love how mine. 67% of my plays this year are new releases.
I played 45 games
Nice.
and one playtest.
Yeah, one demo, one playtest, 39 new games, but 61 games played.
I've got 22 demos, 2
How many
playtests.
achievements did y'all get?
I've got 778.
Bro, what the fuck?
I got 361. How many rare did you say you had?
60.
Oh, I got 80. Fuck you. I have more better achievements than you.
But I got more numbers.
Nah, I got quality. You got quantity. Fuck you.
It's worth more XP points in Steam.
I don't know. I don't think it is.
22% of my playtime was Armored Core 6 with 235 sessions played.
How much was that? Did you say 26?
Huh?
What was your percentage?
22%.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Because I sent you mine where it was 21%, but I've played 76 sessions. I don't know how you have so many fucking sessions. Like, did you just reboot the game that many times or what?
I just played the game a bunch of times.
It's just weird because I played the game a lot for Once Human. Only had 76 sessions.
You just play some long sessions.
I play long. Yeah, I was just saying I play for fucking like 8 hours a day.
It's the only way to play a game like that.
So that's more like BattleTech, which is my second with 15% of my playtime. That's 111 sessions.
Yeah, it's probably because you keep like you go places and you stream it and all that shit. So it probably like you have to like hop back in it and it counts as a different session or some shit.
And then my third was Atlas with 11% of my playtime.
I'm also kind of surprised that, like, thinking about it, I'm surprised that Pally is not on my top 3 because, like, I put a lot of time into that fucking game.
Mm.
It's part of the reason why my farming sim part is so fucking high.
As I found my YouTube Music year in review.
All right, how do we find that?
So just go to YouTube Music. You got to scroll down. At least for me, I had to scroll a bit ways down.
Really?
Yeah, like farther down. Like it's way down there.
I mean, I see the recap right there.
Oh yeah, click on that then.
Click on the recap.
No, click on the 2024 recap.
Oh, because that just as a playlist. That's it.
Yeah, click on that right there. That'll like
Get your full recap.
Yep.
Oh, cool. Yeah, it doesn't exist online.
So it says here, I've listened to 10,000 minutes of music, explored 1,200 different tracks. My top track of the year was "The Queen of White Lies" by the Orion Experience, followed by basically their whole fucking album.
Interesting. My music character, the undercover agent. You'll have disguises, scoping out the best remixes, live performances, and more. I don't know what the fuck that means, but sure. What's your total time, you said?
A little over 10,000.
I'm at 23,085 minutes.
God.
I drive a lot, though.
Yeah, that's true.
Never forget those who gave their lives.
Apparently
for
also the undercover
democracy
agent.
in Levelon Creek. Apparently that's what I had after Atlas.
Was Helldivers this year or was it last?
Helldivers was this year.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, at the Game Awards.
going back to my list, I have
Oh my god. You played on more than one device. Playtime, Windows, Linux.
yeah.
My Linux is like 1/5 or 1/6.
So Helldivers came out in February, along with Belotro. Lots of good games came out this year.
Wow, Belotro was really a delayed hit. Because Belotro took off like a few months ago, but
Yeah.
Helldivers took off like at the beginning of the year. or something.
Apparently, with Belotro, they've hit their Steam peak again this month, thanks to everybody getting it for Christmas.
My top track is Cold Rain Vengeance, then Dark Aria, then As Above, So Below, then Nightmare, then Euphoria.
Huh. During my longest streak, I actually hit Once Human.
Nice.
What?
Oh, that's when we did the playtest for Mecha Break, too.
Yeah, Mecha Break.
And then I said, fuck this, and I went back to Armored Core.
You're like, this makes me want to play the other mech game.
Goddamn. Seeing the statistics is like, for my top listen to, like, because it tells you like how much. Apparently, for the Orion experience, I'm in the top 0.06 of listeners.
Me too, for the very union, because I just got to that tab or whatever.
I've listened to them 16 times more than the average person.
I
Goddamn.
listened to them 20 times more than the average person, and I just found this
Let's see.
group.
Yeah, nice.
What is this thing again?
This is YouTube Music.
Yeah, where
Yeah, you've gotta scroll down.
to recaps, and then there's a little blurb thing that says "Get your full recap," and then you're just gonna start
scroll down on
scrolling.
home or
all the way down. Like just keep scrolling down.
Okay, so we're doing this. I guess you're trying to pull up your Spotify.
So my top songs this year are "Letter in a Suitcase," "Bubbly," "Black Hole," "Dark Side," and "Throne."
My top 5 are literally most like the album from the Orion experience, Cosmic Candy, and then the 5th one, Heart of a Dancer by the Happy Fits.
Yeah, I already said mine. Vengeance,
Kitty now.
Dark Aria, As Above, So Below, Nightmare, and Euphoria, all from different artists.
Apparently, so my taste apparent in music is apparently zippy, cheery, chipper, and indie.
Mine is fucking memes. Where's mine at?
What the
High
hell?
key, dramatic, weepy, and rock.
Weepy.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck weepy is, but sure.
I don't see mine. Is it because I looked at it before?
You've got to scroll down a while. At least
Yeah,
for me.
like
it
a
did.
long
down
time.
so far.
Until you see the recaps section. Like, it's pretty far. My top artists of 2024 were Linkin Park for 14 hours, Cold Rain, The Very Union, Joxer, Geozor, I don't even know how the fuck you pronounce that, and The Raven Age. Yeah, Linkin Park's the only one that says 14 hours, though, which is weird.
Jexor makes some good fucking music.
Right?
Oh, there's the 2024.
Just ignore all the allegations. The music's good.
Is there allegations? I
Yeah,
wasn't aware.
He's a very controversial artist.
Is he?
Yep.
As in what?
The P word.
Mm. So he likes cheese pizza?
The PDFs.
Interesting. Curious.
He downloads PDF files.
I'm in the top 1% for Bring Me the Horizon. Shit.
Nice. That means you
My
you need to
recap
go
is
get
just
your
a
emo
thriller.
phase on. Get your eyeliner on,
Oh yeah.
all out.
Top artists are
Here we go.
Bring Me the Horizon, Mr. Kitty, Good Kid, AJR, and Avenged Sevenfold.
Here's my moods.
Anyone that knows anything about music knows that it's a lot very different genres.
Did you see that? What was your moods? Mine was energizing, uplifting, dramatic, sad, and dancey with 1%.
Is that at the beginning?
No, this is like towards the end.
Mine was at the beginning,
Oh, here we go. Top moods.
but I don't know how to go back, so I have to just restart it.
Oh, so you finally
Just
found
tap
yours?
left and right.
Yeah, just like it's like a
What do you mean left and right? Mine's just a full screen.
Yeah. Just
yeah. You just tap. It's like anything else. It's like stories and stuff.
So apparently mine. So from the top down, it was upbeat, uplifting, dramatic, energizing, and happy, and all at 13%. Those are the last 3,
Wow. Yeah, mine's are all vastly different.
which makes sense. A lot of my music I listen to is usually upbeat songs, because I like to sing to my music. So a lot of music you can sing.
You like to sing to music?
Mine were dramatic
You
and
don't-
uplifting.
You don't bring that energy to karaoke.
Wait, no, I said that wrong. Mine were
It's easier to
dramatic
sing
and
with
energizing.
music.
Yeah, karaoke is with music.
Yeah, but singing along with the song.
Yeah, no. In karaoke, that's what you do.
No. But I mean, you don't have like supporting vocals and shit.
You can if somebody supports you.
Yeah. But like, karaoke's hard, man.
No, it's not.
Because like,
I wish my mom would have bought me the karaoke set. We're buying it. We're installing it into the sound system.
okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
gonna be
nice.
fucking great.
I don't know. The
Right.
problem with karaoke is like, so I can listen to a song and I can jam along with it in my car, or whatever. But then taking it into karaoke, I completely forget the fucking beat of the music.
Just feel the beat, bro.
But it's hard, especially it's like the karaoke machines and like how good their instrumental is all over the fucking place with some of those.
Well, some of the, like, if you go to YouTube and find the karaoke songs, some of them are trash.
Yeah.
But, like, the standard ones that just remove vocals, they're fine.
Like
Yeah.
some of them are just like MIDI versions of the song, pretty much. It's just
No, yeah, well, it's not just MIDI. There's that, too. But then there's the ones that are just, like, all fucking cowbell or all weird shit, like weird
It's like,
instruments.
Where the fuck did this song did not have cowbell in it? This is a metal song. Why is there cowbell?
We need more cowbell.
Needs more cowbell.
Where the
Yeah.
fucking double kicks at?
I listen to Hiroyuki Sawano 14 times as much as the average person.
Damn.
Nice.
I also listen to that quite a bit. Her Ado, I think her name was
Howard?
ADO.
Apparently, my top artists are The Happy Fits, The Orion Experience, I Don't Know How, But They Found Me,
Oh, I fucking love that.
Ghost, and Schaefer James. Schaefer James has such good songs.
I'm actually kind of surprised you listen to Ghost.
Yeah, I like some of their albums.
It plays in his car sometimes.
You're
when I hop in.
listening this year? Hyped, extra, pump, anime music.
Anime music.
Nice.
Fucking Jerry over here just having a constant rave in his fucking ears.
I mean, yeah. Have you
Well, in
ridden
the
with him?
moods, it said, well, I know that, yeah, dramatic, energizing, uplifting, sad, upbeat.
Sad.
They're all opposites of each other.
Hey man, sometimes you just gotta pull up the 3 Days of Grace.
Yeah.
No, that shit doesn't come across my my playing.
I also got Undercover Agent, whatever that means.
Apparently, we all
Right.
got Undercover Agent.
That's probably because we all listen to random shit, to be honest with
true.
Just fucking Among Us in here.
you. Yep. What about him? Oh, he doesn't have that.
I was like,
probably.
I'm on Spotify, so
you
it
don't
doesn't-
get the cool.
Yeah, you don't get
Yeah,
a
he's the
cool
imposter because
character.
he doesn't have YouTube music.
Yeah, I mean, I'm probably gonna end up switching to YouTube Music for a while.
You know, since you're our Spotify guy, you gotta test our Spotify podcast because I don't know any of that shit. I do have a Spotify account now for the podcast.
There we go.
I
Is it
used
on- is it on
Spotify
YouTube
before
Music?
and it pissed me off.
That's a good question. I don't know. It's on YouTube, so
Yeah,
I
I
think
think-
that means it's also on
yeah.
YouTube Music since they're the same.
Like Spotify got like worse at recommending me like new music and shit.
I listen to
Unfortunate.
podcasts on YouTube Music.
I added it as a podcast like playlist, so I think it's added as a podcast.
Is this the mute button?
Yeah, there's a weird. It's trash.
It does show up.
Nice. Yeah.
We're official, boys. We have it on YouTube Music.
Well, I mean, to be official, like
No.
you want to be on iTunes.
Kind of.
I mean, you're not
iTunes
wrong.
is a big one.
iTunes is big.
It is not on iTunes.
But
yet.
none of us have fucking iOS.
No. Well, I can still push it to iTunes through the service.
Sure.
We have Little Boy.
Little boy
we
doesn't
have
love
him?
us.
Yeah,
That's what I
he's
said.
already bowed out.
He
He's
literally
gonna be the only person that could help us control this
You
device.
see, we use him for his iTunes account, and that's it.
Also, as soon as you added me to the Discord group, he exited the Discord group.
Oh, did he? Who
Yeah.
added him? You added him?
I added him.
Oh, he exited?
Yeah.
That bitch.
Wow. All right, yeah, no. So to reiterate what the high kick said, troll him.
No.
He deserves it.
No.
No, trolling is fine. It's okay.
Just because he deserves it doesn't mean you should.
That's exactly what it means.
Remember, just mess with him. That's it.
No.
His handles are
No.
Yortis in Yort Corp.
No.
York Corp on Twitch, especially if he's playing a fighting game. Just let him know.
Oh yeah,
Let his ass know.
challenge him and then laugh at him.
Make him rage quit.
Yeah.
I mean,
He rages pretty
that's
good.
not hard.
Oh, I guess I can open packs.
Yeah, I
Oh
haven't
my
opened
God.
packs in a while.
You people and your
Right?
You telling me you haven't been opening packs?
No, I installed it, opened up like one pack, and then just fucking dropped that shit.
You
Goddamn.
can open so
Smart
many
man.
packs in the beginning. Though.
Listen. I have Belatro on this.
You know, fair, but also, did you try?
No, Pokemon's forever. Belatro's a flash in the pan.
Lies.
Kind of
and
true,
slander.
unfortunately.
Dude, Pokemon's been around since I was like a toddler.
Dude, I saw the Friends pack that they came out with. It's like I want to say like 3 or 4 more games into the Friends shit for Belatro. It's pretty fucking cool.
Nice.
One of them was Warframe.
Oh yeah. They do have some cards with Warframe.
Warframe.
Fucking was it Digital Extremes out there?
Yeah, they got so many big people to partner with for their cards and jokers.
Yeah, one of these days we need to go back to Warframe again. The new big updates out.
The 1969 or whatever.
Something like I forgot what fucking.
It's
Yeah,
like
I can't remember what it's
1940s,
called,
but
but
yeah,
it's a prequel.
it's something. It's a meme.
It's got the proto frames or whatever.
Oh shit, we got new packs.
What?
Yeah, Mythical Land. Mythical
Have you
Island?
fucking not opened the app in like 2 weeks?
No, I have not.
Mythical Island's been out since before I even installed this.
Oof.
Oh shit,
Falling behind, man.
it's fine.
I already got bored of opening Mythic Island, and I'm back to
Oof.
the fucking Eugenics Supreme or whatever.
Oh, did they not get rid of the old packs?
No,
Fucking sweet.
Um,
I thought they were gonna
I'd be
make it
pretty
like an
fucked if they
exclusive
did, because
thing.
all the good stuff's in the old pack.
Yeah, fair.
so yeah, this year I went out and I traveled for work for the first time or second time. Back in January, I'm trying to remember things that happened, and I'm trying to put some piece them together.
So
in
where did
order.
you go again for this work trip?
Somewhere in Virginia. I know I ended up in Norfolk.
Yeah,
But,
Norfolk.
Went. I forget where else it was, but it was in that area. Oh, Virginia Beach. There we go.
Oh yeah. I mean, is it Norfolk the site of the largest like Navy base?
Yeah, there were. I have pictures somewhere of boats being worked on.
Cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It was badass to see the like one of the destroyers was in dock, and I think one of the carriers was in dock for a refit or something. It's kind of neat.
Nice.
I was like, those are boats. And then the guy driving us or something, somebody was telling us stories about it. And also, you saw so many dudes in like military duds there, because the Norfolk airport is like the big one where they all go in, because there's some sort of facility over there. I think it's Basic is up there, one of the basics.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That was neat.
So are we going to humor the New Year's resolutions thing, or are y'all gonna be basic bitches and be like, I don't believe in New Year's resolutions?
I
Sir,
think
I
being a
don't
basic bitch is like prescribing or whatever to those.
Are we gonna
Look, I like pumpkin spice too, but I like to have a little fun sometimes.
Are we gonna
I
go
love how
back?
he's loud as fuck now, because he's actually like
He's like
mic-
directly.
he's on the mic.
He's actually talking in the
I'm
mic.
adjusted for how I've just been slacking it over here.
Yeah,
Yes.
nerd.
No,
I mean, definitely
Supposed
put
to
it back.
put the
in.
mic into your face and speak to it. Not you don't have to be
Well, I
like
tried that.
on
You
it.
were
Look
like,
more
too loud.
towards you.
No, you
No, you were
deep
too loud
throat
because you
and
were
then
just
he adjusts
inside of it. Yeah, he can adjust
So am I too quiet now?
a little
A
bit
little bit,
a
yeah.
little bit, yeah.
towards you, a little more towards you.
Oh.
There you go.
Okay.
As he's like using the fucking cable to adjust it like a bad noodle.
It'll be fine.
I mean, as long as you don't unplug it. But anyway,
I pulled up a list of things that happened this year, and like I don't care about any of these.
oh, you just pulled up some AI poop of that. I mean,
If
he
you're on
made a
Rolling
list.
It's on
Stone.
fucking Rolling Stone.
Why
It
are
was the
you
first
on
thing that
Rolling
came up.
Stone?
I just pulled up the first thing. I mean, the fucking the Dune bucket.
Oh.
Rolling Stone
The
was
bussy- I
cool
mean,
when
the-
50-year-olds were like teenagers.
Surprisingly, the Rolling Stone does great journalistic work.
Do they?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
they really
kinda
they do
okay.
a lot of hard hitting work.
Yeah.
That normal.
That must be why I never hear about it.
True, because all you hear about is the crappy journalistic
Yeah.
work, like the Washington Post, and who else is really bad?
Fox. So they're
Fox
not
is bad
journal-
too. But
They're not journalism. They're entertainment, as
Yeah,
they
yeah.
legally said in court.
well, okay, we got two sides of the spectrum. We got Fox on the right side, and you got the Washington Post on the left. Like they're both pretty bad.
Although Washington Post isn't really left. It's corporate media because it's owned by Bezos.
Oh, yeah, it's bad
Oh
though.
my god.
All right, so I found another list from
my
Live
guy.
Now Fox.
Oh no. So to preface this, I told everybody the theme was to this year in review to make their list of. It's supposed to be stuff that happened to you, stuff about you.
Oh.
Not you're supposed to look up list
I
of what
wasn't
happened
told
and
to make
talk
a
about it.
list.
Well, you're new. I did say that before we started with you.
Fucking,
Oh, I'm getting noob crushed.
Well, yeah, he's the new guy. He's
Fucking-
the EFG, the epic.
I
fail
mean,
guy.
he was here for an episode already.
It was.
Yeah, it's true.
Oh
it's true.
no, because that's not out.
It hasn't
yet.
been released.
Nothing's been released.
Yeah.
It's just a
And,
Christmas.
and it's
episode.
probably just gonna sit there unreleased.
Yeah,
for a
as
while
of now,
for
no
lazy.
one knows what I draw here.
But fucking Skibbity Toilet came out this year, I guess.
Oh my fucking god!
Was
I'll
it
blow my
this year?
brains
Was it
out.
only this year?
I thought
Yeah,
it was
this year.
I thought that
Jesus.
was last year as well.
It must have been at the very beginning.
Yep. I forgot all the shit that happened this year until I looked at my Google
Sam-
timelines.
Well, Sam Bankman-Fried was arrested, or was charged and arrested.
Who was that? I don't even remember who that is.
The guy behind FTX, that whole crypto scam market.
Oh, yep.
Yeah,
That happened.
The crypto bank which is kind of like defeats the purpose of crypto.
I mean, I know this happened recently, but I mean, it's still the end of the years. The fucking the whole humble bundle, not humble, fucking honey.
Oh yeah, the big.
Oh yeah, we
scandal.
need to talk about that.
So I didn't realize honey would be a scam, even though it's kind of obvious.
Well,
But I did notice that honey was full of shit. Like, because I tried to use it a few months ago, and I haven't had a coupon work on honey in like half a year.
Same.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I know it's gone down in quality. So honey isn't a scam. It's questionably illegal though. So
Is it?
it's not scamming.
It's a
you.
scam.
It's
No,
it's not a scam.
So if they advertise that, rest assured, we find you the best deal guaranteed, and then they find you the worst deal guaranteed, that's called a scam because it's not what they advertised.
they didn't find you the best deal, but they found you a deal.
It's not the best deal.
It's the best
guaranteed.
deal
That's
they
what they
got.
can find.
Right. Well, it's
No,
actually
because people have submitted better deals and they discarded them, so it's not the best they can
yeah,
find.
but it's the
either.
best deal they agreed to. Whatever company with is
That's
actually
not what the
it is.
fucking slogan said.
Yeah, but that's how it
with
works.
honey, it's like
If it's a scam, you go off what is advertised.
Well, that's
not
the
what
problem.
they-
A scam-
what deal they made.
A
in the
scam
back room.
implies they didn't give you something, and they did.
They didn't give me what they advertised.
That's false advertising, not a scam. It's different. Scamming is actually definition different for a legal definition, by the way.
So-
It is a specific definition.
so for reference, for people who don't know, so what honey was doing, they were
Is, by the way.
was and is doing, is that they're basically whenever you say you went to a website, maybe you're following a YouTuber's affiliate link, whatever, and you go
Anything, by the
or
way.
anything in general, and you go to buy a product, and honey pops up and hey, use us, we can check for codes. So what they would do is that they would replace said YouTubers or whatever
Tracking cookies.
tracking cookies and affiliate codes with their own affiliate codes on whatever applicable website. Even if
Even if they didn't find you.
even if they didn't find you anything, no coupons or whatever, they'd still put their affiliate code in, and then they would get kickbacks as affiliates do from the website themselves.
Right.
But they didn't tell you this. None of this was,
They also didn't tell any of the people this. And as some of the people I watched talked about it, even though big people found out about it, like Linus Tech Tips figured this out, that group figured it out and they didn't make us think about it back then. They really should have.
Did he?
Because, have you not watched any of the videos about it?
I watched one of them, but I think somebody mentioned it. But
One of the biggest ones that's probably going up and getting super viral is the dude who did like the deep dive on it. And he has,
like
example.
something lag,
I think so. I don't remember.
super
Lag
lag or
bolt?
something.
No, I don't remember his name. We'll
need to
figure it
look
out.
this
We'll
up.
post up here or
Okay.
whatever.
I think I watched Mudahar's video.
Okay, yeah, because Mudahar covered it later. But another gentleman covered it, and then Austin Evans, who was a part of the issue,
Yeah,
was-
I saw
he
his
covered
video.
his. But he also attributed the first guy. So the first guy did a bunch of research on this, talked about this, and he had found
Story
Linus-
broken by Mega Lag. Go look at their channel.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
So he found out that Linus Tech Tips and his team figured this out forever ago, like a long time ago, and that like it was in their forums, and they didn't actually they never made a video about it. They didn't publicize it. It was just hard to find in some forums.
So
somewhere.
I've heard the defense about that part.
Have you? What is the
Yeah,
defense?
because I actually listened to the podcast they made after that, and they said that Megalag must be true to his name because this actually did come up allegedly at some point where people were talking about the whole honey scam. And if you read some of the comments on Megalag's videos, they are like, well, you basically just copied what this other guy said so many years ago, which I still give credit to Megalag because he amplified it. Even though
it went viral through him.
yeah,
Basically.
Yeah.
that's why I say he broke it. But supposedly, what Linus Tech Tips said is, they said, number one, we were told very publicly by other people about the honey thing, and that's why we dropped them as a sponsor. So it's not like we broke it and didn't tell anyone. And secondly, we are a victim of this, as everyone forgets, because they stole our affiliate revenue too.
Right, but
Like that was the whole point of the example in the original video.
nobody's throwing shade on Linus Tech Tips other than the fact that.
You'd be surprised how the internet works.
Well, I mean, I would throw shade on him.
I
Anyway.
think the issue is more that it wasn't as highly publicized. They could have done a video on it, and
That's the thing is
could've.
they have
Perhaps
the
they
following.
they have the biggest platforms on YouTube for tech.
Right, one of them, not the, but I think it's one of them.
I don't think they were as combative back then, though.
Well, see, the thing is if Gamer Nexus figured this out, we would have already figured this out, and it would have all been over. And Gamer Nexus would have railed somebody for this.
Yeah.
That's why I like them better.
Dude, Gamers Nexus has been getting a real huge cock lately.
Well, dude, I mean,
He
I
can't
like
release
it.
a video without talking mad shit now.
Well, I
Like,
mean,
he just released one like today or yesterday about the new Asus pre-build that's apparently a sack of shit.
I mean,
It's like he literally can't like not just drop the hardest burns constantly. It's like this dude, he's inflating his cock, and cocks always burst when they get too big.
I mean, but they produce factual information. They
Right.
do some of the most in-depth
Doing
testing.
pretty good.
They're
I mean, yeah.
honestly one of the best tech channels ever.
They do a lot of good testing, and I mean they do break a lot of interesting stories and news. I mean,
Yeah, especially for the industry. They shit on companies for being terrible companies, and I like it. I support it.
And I watched them all because they're pretty interesting.
I mean their whole video about NZXT and their subscription.
Yep. Again, still, which we did we talked about it on one of the previous podcasts that's not released yet, right?
I don't recall. Exactly.
I thought we did.
I feel like we did.
I thought we did. Pretty sure we did with him.
Was it that, or was it the one of the foreign company that the cooling company, the one he's done like 3 videos on?
No, we didn't talk
I don't.
about.
I
the
don't know
full
that
company.
one.
We didn't talk about it.
I'm not. I don't
Remember
really
the name
watch
of the
all of
company?
Gamers Nexus's videos.
I'm not sure. Oh, is it the liquid cooling one that's died?
Yeah,
Is it EK?
yeah, EK water blocks.
What up? Oh, the company's just dead.
Super dead.
Yeah, because like they weren't paying anyone. They weren't paying their employees or any of the people they were working with.
They pulled a Trump, yeah.
Good.
Which is weird because like they were one of the biggest suppliers for the local micro center. EK Waterblock shit was all over there.
Yeah.
It was big. It's surprising to hear that they like fucked over everybody, and everybody again. It was another thing where nobody really talked about it. And then after Gamers or whoever, I think it was Gamers, broke that. Then like Jays came out and said it because Jays was a supporter of EK. And I think Linus Tech Tips also talked about it because they were also like a sponsor for them. Basically, any of the tech YouTubers were sponsors, and they're like, yeah, they haven't paid us for a while. And I'm like, and nobody, wanted to bring that up. I mean, I guess you don't. Part of it's because legal stuff. Like if you have to start pursuing legal action, your lawyers say don't talk about stuff because
Right.
obvious reasons. But yeah,
One of the major concerns right now, like looking around the internet,
living.
Honey is a PayPal owned company.
Yeah, that's the weird part.
Yeah, they bought them a year or two ago.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the fact that they're doing all this and it's part of PayPal. What kind of shady shit is PayPal doing?
I don't know. I still like PayPal. I'm
I was
still
about to
going
say,
to use
I-
them, but
Right.
the fact that they were stealing, what probably amounts to, pennies. It's one of those things that I've talked about with him. This was many years ago. The meme of it's also on what's it called? Is it a part of Office Space too? Yeah, they wrote the thing where they stole pennies from everyone's account. Nobody notices pennies going missing because it all
Right.
just executes a rounding error. Same thing. They essentially stole
Millions of pennies.
a lot of money, but the problem is the scale. Like Honey was pushed by so many people, and like I used it and I clicked the stupid
Hey,
fucking button.
yeah, I
Not
mean,
all
Honey-
the time,
Yeah.
but most of the time I did.
Yeah, same. I mean, because Honey, like with their 30-day tracking and shit, was super useful.
Well, I still use the tracking, so that's what I use it more for because of what you guys are saying. Over the last year,
Yeah.
I feel like Honey's become fucking useless at finding.
Oh yeah,
deals.
yeah. There are no fucking coupon.
I
codes
don't
and
use
everything.
browser extensions
What?
for price tracking.
Ah.
I just go to the there's some other site. It's like something Camel.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
And they have a price tracking that you can do.
Is it just
specifically-
Camel?
It might just be Camel. And like on their site specifically, you can just go to price tracking and type in something that is on Amazon, click the product, and then it'll have the whole price tracking. And then you don't have to download some bullshit
Sorry,
extension.
It's
on
Camel.
Camel.
Does it track other?
It's just
.coms?
Amazon, I think.
Well, that's the problem. Honey tracks a lot of.
Honey
people.
tracks like 6 or 7 different
Yeah.
like, websites and shit.
I use it to price compare for expensive, like all this fucking camera equipment because it's
Yeah.
on a bunch of stuff.
I can't speak for other sites. I just mainly know it tracks Amazon.
Yeah, well, I can tell you that that it tracks Amazon, Adorama, B&H,
Walmart.
Best Buy, Walmart, Newegg,
Really?
basically a lot of the major like sites. So that's why I use it. I use it for its price tracking. Also, it's
Can
so
you
what
do
if
that
it's a
in browser, or does it
extension?
have to be an extension?
I think it's just an extension.
So they do have a website you can log into. Honey does.
I like the extension,
But
better.
the extension just works. Also, my brother in
easy.
Christ, please stop playing with your microphone.
Yeah.
Every time you bump it, it picks it up.
Yeah, the entire time you're holding it is like we're getting like a little bit of feedback from it.
He's got a finger. He's got a
Me
hand.
adding Honey to my browser as an extension It feels like having McAfee running on my system. I just don't want it on there.
It's not that bad though.
It's
It's,
not
not
as bad
that.
as
It's not that
intrusive.
bad, but it's
Or
the
Norton.
same. It's the
Mac.
idea.
The McAfee
I don't want it
virus.
baked into my software. I want it like if I'm going to use you, I'll go to your site.
I mean, you can install the
don't
extension,
care.
and just have it turned off.
Don't care.
But then what's the point of it?
I want it baked into my browser.
Like, he's just saying being weird about, I guess, security. I don't know. Just
If
being
I
weird,
want to use Honey, I'll go to their site.
I suppose so. It's just convenience for me.
right?
When I can just click on the Honey extension and see the 30-day tracking, and boom, no.
Also, I go up to like
Click
year,
on the
'cause
Honey
30 days is
extension,
not
give 'em
enough.
the
Yeah,
affiliate link.
or like a couple months.
Cat, what are you
Nope.
doing? What is this animal doing? She's
don't
doing
know.
something.
I don't know what she's doing.
Cat's
Come here.
being a cat.
Yeah. What? She came up here thinking something's up here. What are you doing? Come here.
Cat.
Lay down. Be good.
Anyways, cat things.
Good old cat. Always cat.
But yeah, the data tracking is useful as far as like,
But yeah, Honey fucking over every single creator and everyone with affiliate links.
right?
Problem. Honey is better get sued for this, honestly, by everyone. That's a class action.
I feel like they
lawsuit.
get class action.
That's
Yeah.
that easy class action.
It was
For anyone, even we can join. We're affected. We have affiliate links for stuff.
It was so much easier just to let the Honey do its thing for like if you go to GamerSubs or something, instead of typing out creator yeah.
There's
Um,
coupon websites that exist. I don't know. I don't remember what they're called.
They are, but none of them are good.
Coupon.com.
Like retail me not.
up.
No.
Cat's pushing my cat. Come here. Come here.
behave.
Speaking of which, I was going to make an argument that I looked up the legal definition of scamming,
Mm-hmm.
and it says the intentional use of deceit, a trick, or some dishonest means to deprive another of his, her, its money, property, or a legal right.
So,
And it's a
yeah, I
stretch,
guess-
but I feel like you could argue in court that by saying we will find you the best possible deal guaranteed, then they are depriving me of money because they are not finding me the best possible deal
The
guaranteed.
problem is they're not selling something, so they're not depriving you of your money directly.
They deprived me of my money by saying that I couldn't find a better deal.
Kind of,
So-
but it
So I
I
mean,
still
I
think
mean,
it
I mean, if they
implies-
look through
I
their
said
website,
it's a stretch, but it could be argued in court.
so I would.
your better argument's false advertising.
I mean, you're going to lose because you're going against PayPal, but
exactly. You don't got.
Oh
money.
no, we could probably get like a giant class
Well, no.
action on
Well,
this.
say they're going to get sued for stealing people's money. Like
Yeah.
the class
it
action.
doesn't say they take your money. It says they deprive another of his money.
No, but
Yeah, but they haven't
Which is
take-
money I would have saved if I didn't believe that Honey was finding me the best deal.
Yeah,
And I went and found a better
the
deal.
bigger problem is they deprived people who have affiliate
affiliates.
links of their money, their revenue.
Yeah.
Now, that's
using
the
a-
second prong of the attack.
Yeah.
Well, that's the primary one because that's the main one. That's
Yeah,
that's where
been
people are
primarily
getting after
affected.
them. Yeah.
You know, I kind of realized that Honey was bullshit. As soon, like anytime I'd like try to order fucking pizza,
Why? Because they just wouldn't find
I
deals.
wouldn't find any deals, and it's just like I know a website that has all the coupons. I just go over there, and it's just like, all right, here's the actual fucking deal. Why are none of these on there?
So I
To
don't
be
know. If
fair, a
this-
lot of those are user input.
So here's the thing that's happened to me with Honey. I don't know if this has ever happened with you guys, but sometimes when I'm buying a product and I click on Honey, or Honey will pop up, it says, "Hey, if you buy this, Honey will give me through PayPal
3 to
Like-
5% back.
like $20." No, like
I haven't
not
got $20.
even
for
like a
that.
percentage.
I get the percentage.
I've seen them being like, "Hey, you want a deal on this? We'll give you like $23 on this if you buy it."
Is it for like large purchases?
I think it was like $100 something ish.
Okay.
I've never seen that.
I've seen it happen on even smaller ones of under $100 where they gave me back like $15. So this has come up twice for me at least,
Hmm.
which I thought was pretty interesting. Because you always see like the percentage back, but no, this was in the checkout. Hey, we'll give you money if you buy this,
Interesting.
and they gave me money. So I'm just like. Also, another thing too about Honey, the fucking points. Used to, whenever they first started advertising, you'd get a lot of points. And I'd get like, $20 or $15, converted credit gift cards, whatever. But I've used it for the past like year and a half. Nothing. I don't get shit back.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Number must go up.
I guess, but it's PayPal. They make money hand over fist.
Right? I mean, PayPal's how you guys pay me rent.
Yeah.
I mean, not you, but he pays rent. At least somebody pays rent in this house.
Hey, I don't live in this house.
At least somebody pays for the food we share. There you go.
There you go.
So anyway,
So yeah, that's wild. So definitely, I don't think Honey will be surviving this scandal.
nope, they're gonna get fucked,
Same.
and they deserve it.
Same thing for
I feel like the people
Mark ass Brownlee.
I feel like people are gonna take a closer look at PayPal and shit after this too.
Probably. All right, what about Marcus Brownlee? The thing
I'll
where
take
he
down
the
PayPal. I
speeding
use
thing.
them too
the
much.
speeding thing, yeah.
What was that, Jerry?
I said, don't take down PayPal. I use them too much.
Oh, I don't think anybody could take down PayPal. They are the way to get paid on the internet, basically.
Yeah, but I
well.
mean, Honey is PayPal now.
Honey is owned by PayPal,
Yeah, so they'll just
but it's a
kill
separate
Honey.
service. Yeah, they'll
Doesn't
kill Honey.
doesn't PayPal own like Venmo or some shit?
Correct. I
Yes,
was
they
gonna
do.
say that they own Venmo as well.
Yeah, so in Venmo.
They also own
I didn't know that.
Zettel, and like they have their own POS system too.
It's like why would they own fucking Venmo though? It's basically the same fucking service.
It's because it was for
It's
the young
faster,
people.
and
It's,
yeah, it's also
it's an
young
app,
people.
and it just works.
Like Cash App and everything else, just so you
Yeah.
can quickly get paid easily with your friends by phone number, whatever.
You could fucking PayPal has all those features.
Again, but
Yeah,
but it's
but
easier
people
just to
are
go boom,
stupid.
open app, put in number, send versus open up PayPal.
Listen, it's like you using TikTok
Hey.
versus YouTube Shorts. It's literally the same, but everyone still goes to TikTok.
Exactly.
I guess well I know the newer like generation they look at PayPal as like the old thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess that kind of makes sense, but it's like
Listen, they don't have the kind of attention span required to open up PayPal.
Yeah, you gotta send money. You can't just like go to your phone.
You got to
spit out a
select friends
QR
and
code,
family.
and just do all this stuff.
Yeah. It's complicated.
Too many steps.
oh yeah. Another thing that happened this year though, the great Exodus.
From X.
Goddamn. That's true. That's true. That did happen.
Did X rebrand this year?
X. Well, no, X has been rebranded, or Twitter has been rebranded to X for a while.
Mm,
I don't know if that happened like at the beginning of this year or the year before, but
Yeah.
yeah.
But no, but people have been leaving X, the website formerly known as Twitter, in droves. I mean, also coupled with the fact that Twitter has basically lost all of its goddamn revenue. Because they were, I think before he had bought it, they were bringing in, I think they brought in like 450 million per that quarter. And now, I think they brought in like maybe 40 something million or less. So they've lost revenue by 90%. The valuation has dropped by 90 something percent. So,
You know, to be fair though, like it not PayPal, fucking Twitter was on the decline already. Like people were moving over to Instagram.
no. I don't think that's true. I disagree that
Twitter was kind of declining a
because
little bit when he took
that
over.
quarter before he bought it, that was the first time they'd been profitable too, because they had gotten advertisers. So I mean, they were on their way to making money, and their users weren't really declining. But also, Twitter was a household name. Tweeting was a household term. You could go to fucking, middle of nowhere, and people would understand what you meant by a fucking tweet.
Yeah.
That part, rebranding Twitter to X, was dumb.
The worst marketing decision in history.
Yeah.
There will be whole business marketing courses around this. Hey, don't you bite me.
I mean, a lot of people left
Yeah.
initially just because of Elon Musk.
Oh yeah,
Like,
absolutely.
and there's a group out there that doesn't like Elon.
Well, on top of that, he also
only gotten-
fired like 90% of everybody and
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah, it's also the website's gotten incredibly worse. I mean, what with the whole rise, I mean, because the whole destruction of blue checks, because blue checks used to mean something, verified people and all that jazz.
Still don't even know what they mean anymore.
Yeah, no, it's just whoever pays them.
Like sometimes a check means someone's real, and other times it doesn't.
Yeah,
But it's like
Like with government people, they get a check without paying, but it's like a different color or something.
Yeah, it's like gold,
gray
I
or
think.
something? I don't know.
Weird.
It's like Elon knows how to run like Tesla. He knows how to
he
run.
doesn't
tech.
because he doesn't run Tesla.
Oh.
He doesn't run SpaceX. Like that's the thing. Like Tesla has been around so long that there's like middle managers and upper managers who have whole teams devoted to managing Elon, because if they can manage him, that means there's less destruction that he can do. That's why it was a big problem with SpaceX, because whenever he had SpaceX, like they didn't have that infrastructure in place, when he bought Twitter, they didn't have that infrastructure in place to have people to manage him. So that's why he made all the wild fucking decisions that he did whenever he got in there, because they're used to actual proper governance and structure. And they got this guy come in and just be like, we're going to do this. And he's like, is that a good idea? It's like, we're going to do this because I own this shit. So they just didn't know how to manage him. So, I mean, again, the only thing he's done for Tesla is cause the stock price to drop heavily. He's fucking alienated the goddamn core base of its fucking buyers.
He did move them to Texas.
He did move them to Texas for limited value.
I mean, that's a good value for us. We get electro auto manufacturing. Yay.
Yeah, sure. But I mean, remember, Texas is so fucking stupid. If you were to buy a Tesla in Texas, the Tesla could be manufactured in fucking Austin. It has to be shipped to the goddamn border, then turned around.
What?
Yeah.
Why?
Due to bullshit Texas laws around dealerships and car manufacturing. You can't, you literally have to fucking take an 18-wheeler with the cars, take them to the border, take them to Oklahoma or whatever, then you can bring them back and then you can sell them.
Well, it's because Tesla doesn't have a dealership in Texas.
That's true, but dealerships are dumb. The only thing they do is take your money and fucking upcharge you for fucking bullshit.
Sometimes, not all the time.
All of the time.
Nope, not really.
There ain't a fucking dealership that doesn't upcharge you for bullshit.
I think Jerry's car wasn't very upcharged.
Wasn't very, but still upcharged.
I mean,
Yeah, I was a little upcharged.
there's not enough to matter.
Versus, Tesla sales at MSRP.
I mean, a lot of the times when you get stuff through dealerships, like Jerry got his at MSRP.
At a lot of times, if
this is also talking about new. Most of the time, you get new vehicles at MSRP. Some dealerships do go above MSRP, but that's actually, I believe, illegal. They get sued by, like Ford was doing that when they were marking up the Lightning so nobody would buy them. Ford was removing their franchise from dealerships because you have a franchise deal with an auto manufacturer.
That means that's the dealership breaking the terms of the deal.
Correct.
Not illegality.
Well, both. I think they could also be sued for that.
Anyways, Texas system laws.
Yeah, well, I mean, again, Tesla could just have a franchise dealership. Like, there's rules. I'm okay with that. I don't care. It's because Elon didn't want to pay them money. Didn't want to, because that's the thing.
It's just unnecessary middlemen.
But why? Why is it unnecessary? You buy every other car at a dealership, even if you get, so you can buy, because in Texas,
I bought almost all my cars through a private party.
Anyway, so you buy any other new car through a dealership, even if you want to get it factory shipped direct to you, it still has to go through a dealership. That's how just the laws in Texas.
Yeah, but I mean, I bought my car. Who did I deal with? Tesla. That's it. One-stop shop. Didn't have to deal with anybody. I went there. I ordered the car I wanted. I got it in. That was it. None of this having to go through people.
Well, what do you mean? You could do that too. If Jerry ordered his car through Kia, he could have just went to the dealership and picked it up. That's how that works. You can do that with any dealership.
Yeah,
or any car company, dude. What you're saying exists for everyone. I don't know what you're complaining about.
It's,
as a guy who wants, dealer's license, I understand part of it. Now, there's definitely a racket in dealerships for sure. I'm not saying there isn't, but it makes sense to me. There just are bad dealerships, and that's the problem, and they should get punished. That's a different story, though.
But they should. They don't.
Yeah, 100%.
They also are in fucking Texas House of Texas Representatives.
Well, I mean,
of course, they bend the laws to their benefit.
I was gonna say, well, I mean, I think one of the last people running for senator was the guy who owns all the dealerships in North Dallas.
Yeah.
I was like, that's surprising. Not really, but
Anyways, enough about dealerships and Elon.
Oh, there's so much more to talk about with Elon. Probably. I mean, he's this year in review, Doge, the stupid Doge thing coming up.
Fucking stupid Doge thing with him and Vivek, where they want.
And now, when you say Doge, you have to clarify what you mean.
The Department of Government Efficiency.
I thought we were talking about Dogecoin for a second.
Which is not a real department
Yeah.
and can't be because it has to be approved by Congress, not the bullshit. It has to be paid for. It's an independent advisory
Board.
Yes.
Yeah.
But it's so dumb because they're like, all right, we need to cut $2 trillion. How are we going to do that? We're going to cut $130 million from fucking funding for fucking PBS. That'll get us there. That'll get us there.
I mean, if Elon does the same thing they did at Twitter, just fucking, he's just gonna gut the government if he's allowed to.
Well, the problem. Well,
That's what they want.
that's what they want, because if there's less people working, there's less oversight. That's the biggest thing.
To be fair, the
Is this-
government does need to be audited, but like properly. Not the audit it does every year. They need to be audited for like the $5,000 pens. Like all that shit needs to stop. Realistically, there are problems that need to be fixed and addressed.
Most of it's in the DoD.
It's everywhere, but yes, a lot of it is in the DoD with its rampant just question mark spending.
With their failure to pass audits 6 years in a row.
I think it's been more than that, hasn't it?
No.
No, they failed this year too.
Yeah, they failed this year. They've only been auditing for the past 6 years, 7 years.
And if they weren't part of the fucking government, they would probably get investigated by the IRS and get in a shit ton of trouble. But now they're part of the government.
Kind of true. But I mean, they have to be because they're the Department of Defense and
Yeah.
they run the military. The military is a government entity.
$800 million to $1 billion worth of discretionary spending.
We need the IRS on this. Treat them like a normal company or some shit.
I
Yeah.
mean, that doesn't sound like the worst
I
idea.
mean, I guess, but it's also it's not the IRS job. It is the job of the OMB or OAG. Forget which one is the one that handles auditing them and also like can make sure that they're spending appropriately, kind of thing. There's a department out there that it does that.
Right. The problem is that they're getting audited and failing, and I don't think there's like any remediations being done.
So they have been getting better. More branches of the military are passing their audits than they were previously. So we are seeing improvements. Just not overall kind of thing. So yeah, we're getting better, just not entirely.
There's a lot of people that need to be fired.
Probably.
Quite possibly.
Replace them. Fuck them. If they can't pass audit, gone.
I mean, they get like, I'd give a 3-strike rule, but yeah, I agree with that.
All right, so they failed twice.
I mean, how many times do you think they failed already? I think the 3 strikes are already gone.
You know, they're gone.
Yeah, 100%.
They failed 6 times. Their
Yeah.
audits overall.
Yeah, fucking fired.
Agreed. No, definitely. Well, they should get busted down or something, depending on what.
It's like
Depends on what
if
level
it
they
wasn't like I was saying, if it wasn't a government entity, like it would have been shut down.
Not true.
I mean,
Businesses do that shit all the time.
yeah, plenty of businesses fucking cook the books and hide shit.
To this degree, though.
Oh yeah. Any like major company, that's how they stay positive,
I mean-
super positive.
I mean, the
Well,
biggest
you worked for a business that does that.
fair.
No, I mean, I don't know. Oh,
Fucking cat.
animals, animaling.
I mean, thankfully, I don't think these mics picked that up at all, unless
I heard
it
it.
was like right next to us.
I heard it.
You heard it, but I doubt the mics picked it up.
I thought I heard it through a mic. I
I
don't know.
didn't see anything on the waveform.
It's kind of like,
Just letting
Wow.
us know.
Yeah. So yeah, Doge wants to cut, I think it's 70 something percent or 3/4, half of the federal workforce.
3/5.
I'm not even going to touch that. And how they propose to do it is like the dumbest ways. Vivek literally came out and is like, all right, so we're just going to take everybody's social security number. If it ends in an even number, they get to say. If it ends in an odd number, they're fucking done. And he's like, and that's how we'll get rid of them.
I mean, it's the most it's the most
But it doesn't make
it's
any
the most ethical, I guess.
No, but it's a
technically.
stupid thing.
I
If you
agree,
think
but
about it
it's-
for more than 2 seconds, it's the dumbest shit in the world.
I
Considering,
mean, but it's the like if you're worried about everyone being a problem and you think 100% of the people are a problem and you want to remove half of them, it's the fucking Thanos snap vote.
yeah, but
I
you
was
won't
gonna
remove
say
half
that.
of them because not that the fucking thought makes the assumption that if there's 100 people working in this department, that 50 of them have a fucking social that ended in an even number and 50 of them have a social that ended in an odd number.
I mean, it's
It
a
could be-
50-50
it could
chance
be-
per
It
person.
could be 90% that ended.
There's
in an
no
even
fucking
number
way
or
it
an
is
odd
though.
number.
That's
No, I'm saying it
all
could
you do is
be.
you flip a coin.
It could be, but it's a 50-50 chance.
It's really not. It's
It
really
is.
not.
Why is it not?
Realistically, a 50-50 chance usually doesn't end up being 50-50.
Yeah, I know, and that's
As
fine.
I said earlier, I flipped 14 coins earlier and got 1 head.
Because I mean, there's like statistics. Like I think it's like if there's 100 people in a room, I think it's statistically likely that there's like 10 of them or 14 of them that have the same birthday, something like that. I forget the exact quote.
Like month?
I don't know. I don't care. But hey, you know what we can do? We can example this in real life. Is it you said the last digit, right?
Yeah,
We don't have to say our last digits, but we can say odd or even.
I guess.
All right, Jerry, go.
Even.
Odd.
Sucks for you, even.
Exactly. So boom, your statistics are immediately disproven. In this case, 75% would stay and 25%
Yeah, I was about to say, that
would
was
go.
in Kenneth's favor.
So I'm right.
No, I don't care about that. No, what I'm saying it's in my favor because I'd keep my job. Kenneth would lose his. Bye-bye, fucker.
Yeah, get fucked, Kenneth.
God damn it.
Yeah, get fucked. We're superior. Yeah. Evens rule. Anyway.
So that's what I mean. It's just like that. So it's,
Yeah,
it's
but it was
dumb
a
thought.
50-50 shot per person. And, you know, instead of it being 50-50 total with all of us, it was 75%, which that had happened. Out of 4 times. That statistically.
The thing is too is like statistically, like the more people that you have involved in this, like if we had like say 1,000 people, it would be roughly around 50%.
I disagree.
We only have 4
disagree.
people.
I still don't think it's going to be 90. 90 is a wash. Like 90 is way too far of a walk for that. I would say it'd probably be closer to 60, 70.
Yeah, maybe.
So
it'd be a meme if it
Okay,
came down to a
so
fucking
here's-
coin flip
so-
whether or not you kept your job.
Here's the thing.
Right.
So in a group of 100 people, there is a extremely high probability of almost 99.999% of 2 people sharing the same birthday
Day or month?
day.
the actual day, like
Yes.
full day.
So apparently,
Out of
according
you say of 1,000?
of 100 people, there's
100?
a 99.999% probability that 2 people
That
at
2 of their
least
parents had sex
people
on Valentine's Day.
will share the same.
That's
birthday.
what it is, but yeah.
Okay.
You know, it's funny because you say that, but I don't know of any people within at least 100 people that I know that have the same birthday as me. I know a lot of people have birthdays in November.
Apparently, the math also maths out that in a group of only 23 people,
Math.
there is a greater than 50% chance of 2 people sharing the same birthday.
Okay, so there you go. It's like 60%.
Don't you share a
67.
birthday with your fucking dad or some shit?
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, I almost share one with mine.
It's literally the same day.
Yeah.
That's why it's fun whenever he dies. Like, I bet a lot of my shit goes into disarray. We have the same name, we have the same birthday. I'm going to have maybe a bunch of issues. And I'm ready for it because I don't give a shit.
I mean, your fucking middle initials not the same, is it?
No, it's exactly the same. My middle name's same. We are copy
junior.
pasted the same name
Why
all
the
the way
fuck
across.
you should have gotten a different
It's
middle
the same thing with him.
Yeah,
He's a junior
I'm a
too,
junior as
stupid.
well.
You got the same middle name?
Do you
too?
not know how juniors work?
The name is the same. That's
Yeah.
how it works when a junior.
I always thought it was the first name was
No,
the same.
No.
the exact same name is the same. That's why when you get people like such and such, the third,
The third, fourth.
Only the first name.
etc.
Well, they'd have the same last name.
Well,
That
I
too.
meant middle name.
the entire name is the same. First, middle, last.
Why would you not give a different middle name? That's stupid as fuck.
Because you wouldn't be a junior at that point.
No, because the first name is the junior.
Most people do the full name, but
Well,
I
most
think
people
you
are
could.
pretty fucking stupid, aren't they?
I mean, not really. What does it hurt? The only thing it hurts is if
Are we not in
somebody
agreement
dies.
that most people are just generally stupid?
Yeah, most
I
people are
agree
junior.
with that, but this is different.
I mean,
I'm a junior, so suck a dick.
I think, honest. I mean, being a junior, it's fucking vanity.
Oh, wait.
For
No, the juniors are getting defensive. That's what this
no. I'm saying being called being a junior, naming your first son or daughter, whatever, a junior, etc. It's fucking vanity.
Yeah.
You know
I agree.
the
Well, for us, it's the name stays. For my grandpa on down, it's always been Thomas. Like the first son is Thomas.
For me, they do
It's
it
a familial
removed.
thing.
As I say, my dad doesn't have any other family named fucking Kenneth. He's the first of his.
Yeah, it's a
fucking
really
names.
weird name. So good
Kenneth?
job on the weird name. A little bit.
It's a perfectly
There's
standard
not that.
name.
No, there's
No.
not. Out of
There-
all the
no.
people I've worked
There
with
are
over the
tons
years,
of fucking
there are so
Kenneths.
few Kenneths out of every global scale company I've
Kenneth
worked
isn't a
for.
weird name. I've worked with Kenneth.
Yeah, but how many Kenneths out of David's, Johns, and other like standard common names have you worked
I mean,
with?
John is way too fucking
Yeah,
common.
but
a
like
name.
David
Like-
and John
like
are the most
Jerry is
generic
less
shit ever.
common than Kenneth.
I've worked with more Jerry's than Kenneths.
Bro, you can literally just be Commander Shepard. Like, you have the most generic name I've ever heard. There's like a highway named after you nearby.
That is true.
But it's the wrong Shepherd.
I know it's Sherrard, but still.
You know,
There is also Shepherd Highways, I think, somewhere in Texas, but they're also, I think, the wrong Shepherd.
It's here in Dallas, ain't it?
I think so.
No, that's the Sherrard, David Sherrard.
Well, there's also a
No,
Shepherd
there's a
one,
Shepherd
too.
one. I think I've seen.
I think it's two P's
Oh.
though, which is the
you
issue.
know, something odd to think about. Have you ever seen a woman junior?
Huh.
Yes.
You know, I haven't, but
I haven't.
you have?
Yeah.
Huh.
It's
Yeah,
all-
but was it like? Is it like a? No, never mind.
Whatever you're gonna say, I feel like we're on the same wavelength there, and the answer is yes.
I wonder if it's like
No.
I wonder if it's like a royalty thing or something that because like
That was the original.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Because your name meant something. You are the third, the fourth, or whatever in the line of succession, like
Yeah.
whatever. However,
Queen Elizabeth, King Charles, etc., etc.
It's like the 5th, the 6th, the 8th.
it's just to count how many times, how far it goes until it finally fucks off and dies properly.
The first one's dead.
I like more how my family did it. It's like it's not just straight up juniors. It's like it alternates. It's like I'm named after my grandpa, not my dad.
Interesting.
Because it's weird to just shit clone your name into the next offspring. You got to at least alternate that a little bit.
I don't know. It's
People
just what
do.
people do. It's what mine would be if I had my firstborn son's going to have my name and going to be the
Cringe.
The
second
third.
or the third. But the funny part is I get to call him the turd all the time, and that's exactly what's going to happen.
So cringe.
Same with my family.
What do you mean? I said third.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna call him a turd.
But I mean,
He's gonna be a turd.
I mean, it's not wrong with the whole royalty thing, or even just upper class, people, old school, like this is such and such, blah blah blah, the 5th, the 6th. It's a name that carries a lineage and generational kind
You know who else does this? I think I found out recently. I believe it's George Foreman. All the children are George Foreman.
Do what?
He's got like
All of them?
7 or something like that.
How do they have different middle initials or something?
No, they all have different nicknames.
I'm gonna fact check this.
Yeah, go for it.
That sounds like hell.
Right?
It is for the children. Well, that's the problem is you get some people that are like that. Like as they keep popping out children, they just keep the number going. Number
Yeah.
must go up.
It's like
This is
they.
V4 Rusty.
It's these motherfuckers with no imaginations can't come up with creative names.
Oh my God.
For
Oh my
some
God,
people,
he's
it's just that
correct.
way. Yeah, no, of course I'm correct. Why would I spout lies?
George Jr., George III, George Foreman the 4th, the 5th, and the 6th, along with Georgetta Foreman.
So what
Jesus Christ.
Why?
what happens if they want to carry on the name after them?
I guess
They-
whoever. I guess
they
I don't
don't
know
know
how does that work? Yeah,
They
you
get out
just
the
go to
coordinate.
George 2.
Yeah,
the
basically.
second.
Like if you have the kid first, like okay, you're George the fucking 7th, not to be confused with your uncles.
Right.
No, you're George 2 the second.
And your cousin is George the 8th.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's pretty weird at that point. Also, you just change your name when you're an adult.
I imagine a lot like
They're
especially-
all. I think they're old. Most of those are old-ish, like reasonably old.
How many of Elon's kids do you think they're going to change their names?
All of them.
As I
No,
said,
I
a
don't.
lot of
Their
them,
fucking
yeah.
names are so
Like
stupid.
the fucking last one, the X12 fucking Upsilon, blah blah blah.
Is there even- is there an
Azer,
Elon
and
Jr.?
it's from something else. I don't know what that's from, but it's from something. What?
Is there an Elon Jr.?
No,
I don't think so.
no. Elon picks like weird alien names because he's probably a space alien.
Is that I know Donald has I believe his son's Junior.
Does he
Yeah,
have a
'cause
kid
Donald
named
Trump.
Battlestar Galactica.
Do what?
Does he have a kid named the Battlestar Galactica?
No.
So he has
So he's a
12
Cylon.
children.
Who? Foreman?
No. Musk, but also Foreman.
Musk has 12.
Foreman also has 12.
Fucking what?
Yeah.
These niggas need to learn how to pull out.
Look, they got money. They got time to fuck.
Well, they don't got money because it's all in stocks and it's all assets. Like,
I
it's
mean-
not their money technically, but
I
yeah.
mean Elon basically stated that he's just like repopulate.
There's nothing to
Yeah,
repopulate.
Well, these rich people have this weird concept
yeah.
that they have to have all of the kids because they believe their genes are the best and such and such.
Man, it's almost like it's eugenics or like the Nazis or like I don't know how many times I can point out on one hand all these things that people believe.
I hate to be that guy, but I'd rather there be 12 Elons than 12 Cletuses.
Fair.
We've all
You
seen
mean, oh, no, not 12 Elon. Not 12 Cleuses. 12 Hopes.
Yes, we've all seen Idiocracy.
True. And Elon has the money to put these people, to have these kids have a
Watching
decent life.
Idiocracy as an adult, that intro sequence of the like trailer park people, just like their family tree being like 30 different people in like 3 generations, and then like the people with like, I don't know, any kind of decent job or training, just like not having any kids at all. I'm like, damn.
Well, I mean, like,
that's actually gonna be real life.
I mean,
that's only for those of us that have. So we're all from the same town, except for him. But he's from also an equally shitty town. So we're all from poor
The
towns,
same
and like
name.
we all know that.
We lived
talking
Idiocracy.
about?
Yeah, we all lived it.
What are you talking about? We're all from Bay City.
Yeah, but
we're all
They're all from Bay City.
But yeah, we've all lived it with these people that have like, fucking. We hit 18, 19, and they got 6 kids already. And it's like, what are you doing? Like,
high school teen pregnancies. Fucking
Yeah, I was about to
statistics
tell
out the
people like
ass.
pretty much every chick in my high school is pregnant.
Yeah.
bro,
A lot of them were.
Jerry, they took that one dude's name from Eve to heart. Never pull out.
Never pull out.
I mean, remember there was I believe there was plans in the design for the high school to have like a nursery or something.
So there was always rumors about that for us. There was a place for that though.
Did it become
that was a
TDCU
thing.
instead?
No. But that was
I
a
think
thing.
budget just got cut.
Well, so it
Yeah, we put a
existed.
bank
There was
in.
In one of the wings, the outcropping
y'all,
side
yeah.
wings was like one of the home ec areas was also doubled as that. At some point because there were so many kids, for pregnant teens or whatever. But up here, that was actually a big deal. And the Boyd High School in McKinney was one of the first high schools in Texas that actually had a nursery.
Oh,
And it was a
wow.
big deal. Little boy will talk about it because we talked about it. And like somebody told me about that because I was like, we lived right across from it. I'm like, yeah, that was that was a big deal, like super controversial because they were one of the like first high schools in in Texas that had a like fully staffed nursery for all the teen pregnancies because teen pregnancies. Were a
I
big
can
deal.
understand it's controversial, but I agree
makes
with
sense.
its existence because I mean it helps these girls continue their education and go to high school, which is the best thing for their future.
At minimum, finish high school, everybody. Like that's it.
So,
At minimum.
Yeah, I can understand why it exists. I don't like that it exists. I don't like that it exists because of our fucking puritanical goddamn abstinence only Texas is.
It's like
You can't have sex education here. Fucking bullshit.
it's like the fact that it
They have
needs to
sex
exist is a
anyway.
problem.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not a problem
We
that
had
it
sex ed.
exists. It's the fact that
I
we
had
need
sex
it.
ed.
Yeah, we had sex ed, bro. What do you mean?
I'm
It was called health class, but
Yeah,
they,
I
they,
took
they
health.
squeezed that shit in there.
But I mean,
Yeah.
like talking to Dr. B, like because there was a whole seminar that we all had to attend.
Yeah, it's always the abstinence.
Yeah, the abstinence
seminars.
bullshit, but it's like-
Fucking stupid.
Like she told me, and I asked her about it, is like why they had this program when it doesn't have any value.
Government money.
And she was like, yeah, the state of Texas gives us grants for hosting these people, and we need the money, so that's why we do it. And I'm just like,
Did y'all
No,
show a
damn.
bunch of STDs and stuff, or was that
For the abstinence or what? What are you talking about?
for the
For health?
class?
Yeah.
Our health
I
class
don't
was
think so.
useless.
Yeah.
To be fair,
it was taught by the coach.
Oh, where
I
I
was taught
moved,
by coaches. Yeah.
okay,
Was
where
Coach
I
Gomez?
moved, like our health class was also taught by a coach, but like the slides they had for it involved a lot more. Like, all right, this is what's gonna happen to you.
No,
Which
I
one did you have? Which one did you have?
I mean, I just had the regular health class.
Which health class and when? Because like health class was a elective. Nobody had to take it. So which one did you choose? Was this back in junior high or
No,
high
this
school?
was in high school.
It was
Okay, so-
mandatory where I went.
So mine was in junior high, and it was
Junior high, what the fuck?
yeah, we had health class in junior high, bro.
I mean, a lot of people do.
I had I think it was Coach Dement.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, who was the science teacher, and like he didn't cover it because people were in there, and like when we got to the topic, he would like shy away from it. Because to be fair, like when you're in, Coach Dement was teaching, the fucking full retard kids, which are the standard kids. And, you know how stupid they are, and like everyone was making jokes, and he's like, no, we're really not going to talk about it too much. And I was like, yo, legitimately though, we should talk about this because like I was like, yo, the standard intelligence level in this fucking room is so low. Like you need to teach these people that condoms exist.
Yeah.
And I was saying that in junior high.
No, I mean,
You know, the funny thing is like a lot of sex ed is like they're just like don't do it, and it's like they really need to just promote condoms.
Well, that's the
Well,
abstinence
yeah, that's
only thing that
absolutely-
we're talking about.
it's like in other school districts that have actual comprehensive sex education, where they provide you condoms and teach you
You can always get
and
condoms, by the way,
and other
from
things.
the nurses.
Yeah. But I mean,
You had to ask though.
exactly.
Nobody knew about that.
But I mean, these schools that provide these just straight out like in bathroom, the fucking vending machines, whatever, et cetera, things. Like, what do you know? Teen pregnancies are lower there when kids actually know if I use a condom, they won't get pregnant.
But here's the
Every
deal.
kid
No,
knows
I was gonna say, here's the deal. It's not a fucking hard concept. If you fucking come and you stop the ability to come,
Now,
and
I
go
would
into somebody-
argue providing them in the bathroom would
we need
that
a
would be at cost.
a
though.
bigger benefit than just teaching it in a class because we've all heard it before, but none of us want to go to a corner store and talk to someone and buy condoms.
Right.
That's the other thing too. Is it's stigmatized? For us, like it's a what's it called? It's
a puritanical kind of thing.
Well, it's not that. It's stigmatized. Like you're nervous
Even
about
just
it. It's your
awkward.
first thing.
Yeah.
It is for the first couple times, and then like nowadays, I'll just throw a box of fucking magnums on the belt and be like, "What up? You want to talk about it? We can
I'm
talk
a little
about it."
awkward still about it.
No, I'm not. I don't give a
I'm
shit.
31
like,
apparently.
I'm fucking too old to dude. Once I hit like 20, and my mom was buying me condoms. So my mom, to be fair, my mom was a good mom in that sort of aspect. She was like, "Listen,
Look,
I
I'm
know you're gonna
let
fuck."
you know this. You've had a very weird life.
Yeah, but I've had a great
Most
life.
people aren't like
Your
you.
life is not comparable to anybody on here.
Yeah, but
We're
my
not
life
taking
is
a
so much
standard
better
for
because
you.
of it. Like if your parents
Yes, if
bought
I
you
could have no
condoms,
shame and infinite confidence, I would be much happier.
I don't have. I still have shame and I don't have infinite confidence. But my mom
You
bought
have
me
a lot more
condoms when
than
I was
the
young.
average.
I guess. Well, I'm just better, but I'm built different. Well, what can I say? But no, like my mom legitimately was like, "Hey, you're probably gonna fuck or whatever. I know you're doing that. And she's like, just let me know. I'll buy you condoms. It's that simple. And like that, that's when you turn 18 or whatever. Like that's all it has to be.
and we need like the schools need to do like a hands-on thing, get some fucking bananas and condoms.
God damn it. Fucking yeah, but
I mean,
that's
he's not
the problem.
wrong. I mean, that is helpful because
Right.
teaching people how to put on condoms properly.
Also, again, destigmatizing it and just letting
Yeah.
people know it's
I think
normal.
normal
It's like a
for
thing.
Sure.
You want to
mean,
protect
and also
yourself.
teaching people the different STDs
Yeah,
that
try
they
to-
can get from.
Try to destigmatize it, but really just make it easy.
It's like
to get
the decline of like religion in the U.S. I feel like is like sex is getting it's a lot more destigmatized than it used to be.
So it's
trying to
getting
backlash.
better for sure. But the problem is that these old fuckers who the whole like 60% core demographic is religious fanatics.
Yeah,
That's why we're seeing all of these fucking rise of the whole, you gotta show your ID before you can access the porn sites. And then like, what, a dozen states so far have been hit by that?
Right. Well, that's to supposedly do something about
Gotta
child
protect
stuff.
the children's. But
Right.
every time, anything, it's about protecting the children. 99% of the time, anybody says any bills that gotta protect the children, whatever, it's all just for fucking censorship and control to stop you from accessing.
The problem is
whatever.
if you come out against it, then you're okay with children accessing porn. For me personally, I am. I mean, I was 11 and I was looking at porn. Fuck it.
I was
Same.
awesome.
Yeah, like who wasn't? That's the real thing.
So
I-
I will say that children watching porn does lead to unrealistic expectations
100%.
and can cause body shame issues and things of that nature.
But all other media has that anyway, so it doesn't matter.
I don't disagree. Yes, body shaming on seeing on social media and etc. is definitely a thing, and that's why younger children should not be on social media, and if they are on it, should be monitored by their parents, etc. kind of thing. Responsibility starts at home.
There's a lot more issues with social media besides just that. Social media is a thing.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
just
I mean,
cancer.
but-
I'll also bring
bullying,
I'll also
etc.
bring
We
up
should
that
get
it's the
Discord kids.
it's the fucking parents' job, not the government's job.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, the parents, a lot of parents have advocated their role in teaching their children because they themselves are squeamish and don't want to do it, or parents want to be seen as the friends of their kids, so they don't want to be, excuse me.
And I think all this
It's
is
like
easier said than done. Like, you
disciplinarians.
think this motherfucker here is gonna keep a good eye on his kids?
Is he going to even have kids?
I don't want
No,
kids.
but like, do you think?
I
he,
mean, do any
do you think
millennials
if he
want
had
kids,
kids,
at
he
this
would
point?
like?
Who can fucking afford them?
True.
It's like if the economy was in a
Okay.
state where like
Y'all can.
Yeah, of course. we
yeah, you
can.
guys could. But like if the economy was in a state where people could actually afford it and not like struggle paycheck to paycheck, then maybe I would be like more apt to have children, but
I've
like
heard a good argument where if you become poor enough, you can get away with a lot of shit.
What do you mean the argument? We know the argument.
This is-
I
we've
mean,
seen
that's
it
where we
in
grew
person.
up.
Yeah.
That's one of those things that like I didn't understand it when I was younger. I was like, how is everyone so poor, but they all can just do so much?
That's always.
But it is this weird thing where it's like if you're middle class, then you have to deal with the repercussions of everything. If you're poor, you can kind of, I mean, life sucks, but you can get away with everything because it's like
It's a certain level of
extract
poor.
money from you, and you're like, bro, my life sucks. What, you gonna fucking get money out of nothing?
It's a threshold. If you're below a certain line, you get a bunch of government assistance, and it's cool. The problem is, as soon as you break that threshold by 1 fucking cent, you get fucked, and it basically puts
Also,
you
you're below
under that
threshold.
line. Huh?
It's been said a lot. If you're below that threshold, you could just not pay stuff.
Yeah, I mean that's why like with my
Like-
thinking, and we've talked about this, is like if
Our alcoholic friend that we grew up with, he never paid his hospital bills ever.
so I mean
he's
hospitals
fine
write
now.
off a lot of people who
The
don't pay
skinny
their
one.
bills. and
Oh, okay.
They do that all the time. Hospitals write that off, and there's also like charities that will help the hospitals themselves.
Yeah, it's tax write-offs.
That's why whenever they write it off, they just charge you more, and your insurance company more.
I
'cause they
believe
can
it would hurt me
recoup
if I
those
didn't
costs.
pay my bills, except for that place that we were like, the first time's free. I'm like, cool, and then they billed me anyway, and
But also-
we were like, and now they're not in my network and my insurance, so I ain't gonna have to deal with them at all.
Nice.
Giving money to charity.
But also the thing is too, if they're already poor and the hospital knows they don't have the money, there's no point in going after them. You can't pull blood from a stone.
You know what's funny that you say that? The hospital my sister went to when she broke her leg, they were trying to tell her for that operation. Remember I told you this story. Me and you, we talked about this. Was that this year?
No, that was last,
last year.
year.
That was last year into this year, actually, because it happened at the end of last year, I'm pretty sure. Anyway,
Ending, I can see David.
I think
Anyway,
it was around this time.
so she went to one of the church-based hospitals, which usually have some of the best support, like their churches, so they're also 501c3s and all that other weird shit. But the people that were there running all the paper, signing up all the people for loans and everything, were telling them that even though she made no money, like my sister has zero income, per taxes, per whatever, or whatever the number is, like it's essentially zero because, she just gets paid by my mom or she just lives with my mom and that's how it's worked out. Well, they were trying to tell her, I think they were going to charge her, what was it? Like 50 grand or something?
Yeah,
and that she had to pay it up front.
me?
And I was like, no, you don't pay fucking medical surgeries up front. That's bullshit. They told her that she had to pay up front before they would do any work. And I was like, no,
That's not
not
how that works.
so anyway, I told them to keep pushing on these people, and I was like, "Hey, ask them about their uninsured, ask them about their charity programs because those exist." And then the lady was getting defensive. I was like, "Do you need me to go in there and start yelling at this lady?" Like, I'll do that. I love doing that. I love going and yelling at people for being stupid. But anyway, I gave her the information me and you talked about. I pushed them to other things because they're trying to come to me for the money, and I was like, "Oh, I love my sister, but I don't love her that much."
I mean, it's also one of those things
lot
that
of
they
money.
probably just didn't want to fucking do it.
Huh?
Yeah, I
You
mean,
say
yeah,
they
the
didn't want
the
to?
hospital didn't want to
Oh yeah.
pay for it.
Well, it's the other thing is too is like it probably eats into that lady's profits or something. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe she gets paid commission. Something that doesn't make sense. Probably. Like her job is to sit there and
Their job is
deny.
to deny,
I was gonna say deny.
deny, delay.
It's like the 50 grand is the number that they would usually send off to the fucking insurance companies
Yeah.
to haggle down.
No, it's more than that. So that's the funny thing. So they were paying out of pocket. Most of the time when you pay out of pocket, you pay less than the insurance would pay. They bill the insurance. Like for instance, just right now recently, my sleep apnea stuff, my CPAP machine is like $3,000. But the people I'm going to are charging my insurance. I think the number said like 15 grand or 14 grand. I told you the number.
Yeah.
So that's another thing that happened
Ridiculous
this year.
amounts.
Yeah, so they're charging them Anyway, they're charging them like 15K for me getting a $2,000 thing, which I get for free and it's fully mine and I own it, which is good. But they're charging for the oral appliance in like some weird roundabout way that I have to sign paperwork saying, I refuse CPAP treatment for whatever, but so they can give me the oral appliance for free. And, so they can charge my insurance $14K. I get the oral appliance for free, which is also $3,000. And then I get the CPAP machine for free. They say free. That needs to be fixed. People need to stop lying to people. I mean, I read through all the documents and I questioned them every time. I was like, hey, there's a lot of numbers here that says you guys are going to charge them a fuck ton of money. I was like, if any of this comes back on me, what's the repercussions here? How does this work? And then, so they showed me on the piece of paper, on all the packet I have, they put $0 for all the stuff. So even if my insurance company denied it later, I own all the stuff. Like I don't give that back to them, which is good. I made sure of that. I was like, no, that's how it's going to go.
Or it's like my medicine. It's $1,300 a month, give or take, and that's how much I would pay if I were to buy it here out of pocket. But if I were to go to Europe and buy it, I could buy it there for like $150 $50 because they charge the between the hospitals and the health insurance companies. The hospital will charge the max that they think that the health insurance will cover, and then the health insurance will work to cover the least that they can, and and the hospital and the insurance companies negotiate back and forth until they find a happy medium. That's how that works. And then, once the hospital bills, the insurance pays, and then the insurance pins you with the rest that they didn't cover.
I was saying to loosen it and then tighten it, to move it.
So, I mean, like...
Yeah, I just have to mute it first.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like medical procedures, it is muted. Because, like that's always a thing people do. Is like medical tourism is a thing.
What? Going places to get medical care, yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, you can go to
Guatemala,
Mexico!
fucking Spain. You can go get a fucking hip replacement in Spain for like 10 or 15 grand.
Apparently it happens a lot in Japan, too.
Hmm.
You go to Japan for good, high-dollar, expensive care.
Versus, doing it here in America where you're going to be paying, $60,000, $70,000, $80,000. You could go...
Korea people
fucking,
go... Sorry.
Sorry,
What?
no.
I was like, is that Korea people go to for like the elective beauty surgeries?
Yeah, Korea's a big place for that too.
Thailand. Thailand.
Thailand.
Yeah.
I mean,
Become a ladyboy.
medical tourism.
Yeah, I remember Ray.
Medical tourism is a
God.
big thing because I mean that's the thing too. It's like if you could go to Spain first class, you could stay in the hospital, get the surgery, come back, and spend less than half what you would to just do the procedure here in America.
Dead ass. That's probably true.
So I
Yeah.
mean, it's just like
100%.
why would you even bother?
Shit. Maybe I need to go get my feet surgery in fucking
Go
Canada
get your
or some shit.
passport like we did.
Well, I mean, yeah.
Yeah,
Look
well, you need to go find somebody that's like an orthopedic specialist that specializes in like foot reconstruction. You have to do a bunch of research first.
yeah. Of
Ortho
course.
PDF.
And you get to go on like a small vacation in another country. For,
Yeah, the big problem is you still don't have money.
I know.
The big problem
you
is
have
going to
to-
be your like $1,000 plane ticket. It's
And
like
you have to come back to the U.S. with your feet like in casts or something.
Just stay over there for extended vacation. It's cheaper to
I
vacation.
mean, it
I don't
is
know where you're gonna
cheaper
get
in
that
some
money.
cases.
well, where's he going to get the money for that though?
Presumably, whenever he gets a nice, good-paying job. So,
What skill does he have?
I'll figure it out.
And that's the problem.
Hey, wait, whatever happened to the place that I'm not gonna name, I guess, that supposedly you were about to go work as a general manager?
The new place?
Mr. Jim's?
Yeah.
You can just name it. Nobody cares.
Nobody cares.
Well, I don't know. I should be somewhat careful.
His people aren't going to check our podcast probably.
right?
But yeah, I'm gonna. So the
Also, I might own it.
that's also a possibility.
Please don't.
I hope not. If the numbers make sense.
Also, you said you were going to go work there before I left for Chicago, and I've been back for like 2 weeks or something, and you still haven't worked.
True. But we
No.
went with him to go meet them and talk to them. They're still supposed to give me numbers about stuff. They're supposed to figure out how they're hiring.
Deliveries while he waits.
I don't know. Well, they don't do deliveries anymore. They subcontract that to DoorDash now.
Oh fucking Christ! Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I'm gonna
I've seen
be.
him on DoorDash.
I might be working a little bit in store, but I'm mostly gonna be doing marketing.
Yeah, that part's
So,
still.
yeah, you're going to be getting fucked over because you're doing marketing and
You're
commission-based
doing
sales.
Yeah.
Fuck does that mean?
I'm gonna get 15% of the sales and
I
shit.
thought it
While
was
you're
But are you
doing
still
marketing,
getting an hourly?
Go on DoorDash and put some real photos on there.
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure they still have the default photos where it's like an AI generated pizza with like a bunch of ingredients that you can't actually get on pizzas there or something.
Ha. Yeah, but so you're getting a base pay or hourly, right?
I'm talking about them to get a base pay while I'm working in shop and putting me on like on call or some shit.
So you don't have a job.
And it's not
Solid
full-time.
Yeah, you don't have a job. No, you're gonna have to go find a different job,
Get a
dude.
salary.
Yeah, if they're not gonna pay you a minimum like all the time,
Like a salary.
you don't have a job. You have nothing. If your job is full commission, those are the worst jobs ever.
Yeah.
Don't do that. You don't want that. Even if you could sell, you don't want that.
No.
I mean, I'd be just going around like hotels and shit. But
Yeah, but that's a
you're
lot of
going on.
effort.
You're going on on whose money? Your money. Your gas money. They're not paying you the gas money. You're not getting paid until,
Right.
unless you make a sale.
Unless you make a sale. And that could be, it could be today, it could be 6 months from now, it could be a year from now. You don't know.
Yeah, like
And then if they don't pay you until that sale happens, then you're just never going to get paid.
Like a pizza sale to a hotel.
yeah, like commercial group sales, I guess, or something.
So like go to hotels, go to
Or
schools.
dealerships.
Yeah,
Dealerships
shit like
are good.
that.
So, I mean, it's just like your whole basis for making money is so unstable. It's just infeasible.
Honestly, DoorDash was better than whatever this is.
Yeah. I mean, at least DoorDash, you could get at least some kind of basic income of what you're making, like, 15 an hour.
Around there, yeah.
I mean, that would be better than this fucking Mr. Jim's.
Yep, 100%. I wouldn't do it.
No. No. If someone says your pay is commission based only, fucking run.
Yep, it's never good.
I mean, it's either this or fucking going back to my hometown at this point.
Well,
Why don't you just do
Good point.
DoorDash?
Because it was inconsistent as fuck.
true. I mean, it's the same problem. Problem is with DoorDash, at least you got paid. There's a high chance you won't even get paid from this one.
You have to work like 12-hour shifts on DoorDash to get money.
Yeah, and you can't, and like they don't even have the time available. And also the like if you go do like the hourly here, it's only like $10 an hour. Like it's a fucking problem.
I mean, it's more than what you're making now.
You got to figure something out, dude. This job is not a job if you don't get
And
paid.
cut this part out.
What?
We're just real talking now.
This is what we do here.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's how this whole podcast. It devolves into fucking.
Is this the
Bullshit side
prequel to
tangent.
just being a 3-person podcast?
I guess. If he can't figure his shit out, yeah.
Yeah, it's possible.
Unfortunate, but it is possible. He could be the new caller.
Right. Just call in for every podcast. I mean, this thing's set up for it, so
Kind of.
Nice.
We've never done it, so we have no idea.
You could try though.
Yeah.
indeed. You just have a fucking you just have my webcam up in the top right corner or some shit.
I guess so. But yeah, man, just you gotta keep applying the stuff. I hope you haven't stopped applying to anything this whole time, right?
I've still put out some applications, but there's like jack shit right now. I imagine there's gonna be a lot more when the new year starts.
That's
Yeah, I
true,
mean,
too.
it's
It's also the
January
end of the
rolls
year.
around. It's gonna be fucking busy as all hell,
Can he field nation?
right?
I don't know.
This motherfucker just hang. Can this motherfucker put up TVs?
I don't know.
Probably.
I don't. Problem is like I can't trust him to go by himself and do anything. He need like you or somebody to watch him and mentor him
why
at
not?
first. That's what I'm saying. I mean, you could. You want to make money too? I can send you both out as 2-man teams for a while. But it's money, man. You'll get like
It is money. And
25
I
or
need
something
money,
an hour.
but I don't wanna.
He did talk about he's a manager over at a steakhouse somewhere in Rockwall, and he's gonna add.
but doesn't he own a place in wherever the fuck he is now? Not here.
Yeah.
How's he manager for
I have
steakhouse
no
if he's not
idea.
there?
Who? What?
That's
Who?
questionable.
I have no fucking idea.
Yeah, that makes
Is he
no
selling
sense.
the place in Rockwall?
I'll take a steakhouse over a fucking
Right?
pizza
I'd
joint.
be a host.
That's still
I was
better.
gonna say,
You
yeah,
at
why
least
don't
get
you do
paid
that?
hourly.
I was gonna talk to him all about it all tomorrow.
You need to.
All right. I better hear positive results tomorrow then.
Yep.
You better have a job.
All right, we'll see if he's here or not in the next podcast.
Tomorrow, today.
Oh, what are you talking about? I'm gonna be in.
Tomorrow is today. Now you're right.
Watch died.
I'm gonna be here for the for the next 3 podcasts.
You mean for a month? I don't know. I did say if you didn't have a job by the end of December, you get out. I thought you had a job, but you don't. I don't know. You're closer than you were.
Yeah, I mean, like we've been talking about though since the new year's rolling over, like all the numbers bullshit. Like a lot of Salealytics said that they want me to apply again once the new year rolls over and they start
Fuck
getting
is
more.
that?
jobs
Is
in.
that other that remote place?
Yeah, it's the remote one.
Made
What happened to
money.
them actually taking you on already? Anyway,
They decided to go with somebody else.
oh, sucked.
But like I said, the recruiter told me like, hey, apply, and we'll try to get you in.
Man, soon enough, I'm gonna have another employee for the shop to help out. You're gonna be a shop helper.
Oh fuck.
You're
mean,
gonna run the office.
getting
You're gonna
paid.
go live at the shop.
Uh,
No shower, but you're kind of used to that.
Go ask ChatGPT how to make money if you're like.
It'd probably be like, open up an AI fucking YouTube
Oh my
channel.
God.
it does. That is one of the things.
Mr. GPT,
course.
I just can't fucking figure out how to make any money. Just
Like
tell me what to do.
like one of the easiest ways to make money right now apparently is just to have ChatGPT to make one of those like those Fiverr videos that you saw, and like then you just read off the script.
So what you can do is buy my course. I'm running a 10-part course on how to set up an AI
Oh, those
YouTube
things, dude, those are
channel.
I
awful.
can do that.
For a low price of $99.99. You too can learn how to set one up.
The sad fact that that's like actually a fucking thing right now.
Yes.
Yes, it is.
Everybody sells courses. It's like what YouTube is.
It's all
Anybody
just-
giving you like advice on YouTube is selling courses. It's
Oh,
fucking
absolutely,
stupid.
100%.
You know the weird thing about that is like YouTube already pay and like it pays people pretty well for like ad revenue and whatnot.
It pays okay. It pays. It can pay decent, but the thing is like you can make more money just selling stuff. Like you are the person that makes the most money. You know, if you just sell.
I mean, that's like people do on TikTok. They have the whole affiliate links both to the TikTok shop, but also, you know, they have the whole
own
affiliate
stores.
links to their own stores on Amazon.
Yeah, I mean, you have to think like the people that you hear talk about how YouTube pays well and how it obviously pays better than Twitch.
Actually, YouTube
Are-
just pays better than Twitch.
Yeah.
Full stop.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, I'm saying the people that are saying that at all are already people that have enough viewers to where you would see them at all anyway.
True.
So as someone who probably wouldn't have any viewers to start off with, you would need some other way to make money.
It's the age old answer. It takes money to make money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing is free.
And it's easier to find a new job when you already got one, even if it means doing content creation.
And we're doing content creation right here, right now.
We
Sure,
create
but 3 of us
content.
are gainfully
Maybe.
employed.
True.
Yeah.
This is a hobby for some of us, and not a job for any of us.
Correct. Because that's the thing, it's unrealistic to just go into something, even doing it for a year, and expect to make any kind of money. There's so many fucking YouTube channels that have, you know, I see like game series running for, you know, episode 200 and something, and they've been doing it consistently for, you know, a year, 2 years, 3 years, and they've got 10, 20, 30 views.
Well, that's
Yeah.
probably because they're fucking boring and suck. Possibly.
Possibly.
Part of it. The other part of it's the algorithm and what they do and don't do.
Just
Everything's a
availability.
game.
Yeah.
I actually have a pretty good track record for like Twitch retention. It's just a matter of like
For you, it's consistency. You're fucking awful.
well, not only that, but like I need that moment to hit where I fucking blow up.
Well, you have Twitch viewers because you were temporarily consistent, isn't it?
Like
In
it,
it?
it was over a short period too.
In it?
In it?
In it?
I
Hey,
mean,
speaking of years, we were talking about years. Maybe we should talk about this New Year shit again.
Yeah, this is what we do here. We just get sidetracked. But hey,
Tangents.
it's good. It works. This is it. We're organic. We speak. We just talk. We just hang out. That's why when people keep asking me what the podcast is about, I'm like, haha, that's the fun part. It's about nothing.
Yeah, my I was telling one of my buddies about it, and it was just like, "Oh, what's your podcast about?" Nothing.
We don't have
Nothing
a topic. It's just
and
us talking.
everything.
It's like we talk about our lives, we talk about politics, we talk about news.
We that's the problem. We cover everything. I put us as leisure as our primary topic, which is mostly what we talk about is our leisure shit.
We shame
And then-
religion.
What?
I said we shame religion.
Well, I mean, they deserve it.
do.
I do comedy as secondary though, because you know sometimes we're
I'm
funny.
agnostic.
We say some stupid shit.
There
on
could be a
already.
spaghetti
Yeah.
monster. I
I
don't
mean,
know.
one of
Praise
the
the spaghetti monster.
Yo, I'm a Jedi. Just saying. Fuck
Hey,
you guys.
sometimes I drink Dr. Pepper.
we talked about
Is it a
it.
cola? Is it a root beer? No one can know.
It's definitely not
It's
a
the
root
drink
beer.
of the gods.
In one of the previous episodes, we talked about somebody coming in a mason jar all year.
Did we?
We did.
It did come up.
Oh shit! Well, it definitely came. That's for sure.
Fucking Talon brought it up.
Is that why
I did.
Preston has so many mason jars?
Oh.
Well, he was a shine boy. Remember?
I know, he was a shiner.
He stopped.
Dude,
I don't know why?
I was at his house the other day, and he was like, oh, blah, 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 and he pulled out a bottle of moonshine. I was like, Do you still fucking make these? Or are these the same moonshines from like 5 years ago? And he's like, well, I stopped making moonshine around like, I don't know, like when COVID happened. I was like, bro, that was so fucking long ago. How do you still have these in your fridge?
When he should have started up, bro, so many people would have just
Right.
bought moonshine at that time.
Absolutely.
Well, that's the other thing about like content creation stuff. COVID really blew up all platforms and everything. I mean, shit, we have some organic views of the podcast already. Like we've got 5. We're doing okay.
Fucking really?
Yeah. Oh, I didn't.
First
That was
episode?
without me posting it on all the platforms yet.
Shit.
Refresh his webpage 5 times.
I wish it doesn't. It doesn't work.
Maybe
That
you
way.
wish.
It doesn't work that way. It counts based on plays.
Yo, can you send me a link to the YouTube page after this, and so I can start sharing it around?
So I can
Okay.
open a bunch of browser pages.
I could.
It still counts plays.
Exactly. You open it in like 10 tabs and then
No,
walk away.
it's smart. It counts you playing it the one time because it saves your space. Your
Don't call it
place.
smart. It's a fucking machine.
It is smart. We
So-
have 2.0 analytics. It's IAB 2.0 rated or
Does it
whatever, so
follow
it knows.
the 5 laws of robotics?
There's 3 actually, and probably not.
You know, according to Spiffing Brit, though, we can game the system.
Oh,
You just
Christ.
you
You
just
watched the video.
That.
Just like cut it in
Did you
half or
watch the
whatever.
full video?
What depends?
Pretty sure I did.
Which
It was
what
28 minutes.
we all watched 28 minutes. I watched it 10 hours later too, and it was
I
still
watched 3 minutes and then I went, I don't care.
fair.
I just let it play in the background, but
Did one of the fucking cameras just turn off?
I think so.
Yeah,
I think it was your camera.
yeah, because that one's
What-
still running. The
what-
wide shot's still running.
What do you mean, my camera?
The ZV.
Well, that one over there is still lit up, so.
Yeah, but
Huh?
well, I guess we're one camera down. Oh well. But shit. What was I talking?
Why?
What? What was I talking about?
They're not
Oh, yeah.
plugged in, are they?
Britain gaming the algorithm.
So what we do is we put the video. You put the video speed on 0.25 or whatever, and you just play it, and you just have it running in the background.
And
Just-
then
just mute the tab.
they put the poo poo.
You just mute the tab, and then have it playing on 0.25. Fuck.
Why?
Hasn't done that before.
It's I was about to say it's not hot in here. It's not even warm. I'm in a jacket.
Right.
Nah, just strap a bunch of heat sinks onto it.
You got to switch to
Exactly.
the camera audio for this bit, at least to hear you.
Oh yeah, true. We're talking to nobody.
Yeah, exactly. You're not getting picked up.
Well, now that we got rid of that guy, we should segue into. So let's spitball some. If people don't believe in New Year's resolutions, what are some goals?
I mean, my goal this year is I want to lose 40 pounds. That's my goal. I want to get to under 200. And I think
All right, so he wants to die.
I think I can do it.
Oh,
We just gotta start going to the gym.
Oh yeah, we do need to go back to the gym, but I think like even just with
that's a
my,
double-edged sword if you're just weighing yourself.
yeah, because even like with my intermittent fasting and the medicine I'm on, because I'm on the fancy weight loss medicine.
The new one.
The new one.
Not the newest new one, but new one.
No, it's a new one.
No, there's an even newer one than that. You know that, right?
No, well, Cagrasemi's not out yet.
Okay.
But I'm on.
I'm sure it
Mounjaro.
is if you have the money.
Mikey.
No, well, they're doing the trials right now.
Yeah, I'm sure it is if you have the money. It's always available to whoever has enough money.
If you have the money.
He
I don't
does.
have that kind of money.
You do. You just don't
do.
want to.
It's fine.
You just have to cut
Don't
down
have
on
that kind of
the
money.
frivolous shit a little bit.
That ain't happening.
One less board game month.
Not happening.
Well, as soon as he pays off his house bills, he'll be fine.
Yeah, exactly. I've got 25,000 plus 30,000, 40,000, something like that.
We
Like-
we don't play those board games anyway.
No. I'm saying
Yeah.
without sending debt, I have to pay.
Yeah, it's back to the talent topic. That's another thing that he's
Yeah,
abandoned
exactly.
on.
He's fucking flaky as shit on that.
Dude,
do that
I think
on
he's
weekdays.
actually flakier
Fucking-
than Cohen, and Cohen's pretty flaky.
Dude, Talon doesn't stick to fucking anything.
He's got it worse than you, and you're pretty
I know.
bad.
I'm pretty bad, but he is even worse.
He sticks to Destiny, doesn't he?
He doesn't even stick to
It's
that.
like the main reason why I stopped doing the fucking Twitch shit is because my computer I couldn't play shit. I can just start streaming Shernova. I tested that out. It works fine.
Nice.
Nice.
I'm gonna play a shit ton of Stronova now.
Gross.
Fair enough.
It's all right. It's all right. I'll get tired of it eventually.
I mean, I enjoy it more
How
than
many
Counter-Strike
parts do you have of a PC?
He has a whole
have-
PC.
I have-
One whole PC.
So so the only two parts that I don't need to replace are the power supply and the fucking graphics card.
That is true. And
So
those
you never bought RAM, you never bought a CPU, and you never bought a motherboard.
no.
Why not?
Because I don't have the money.
Yeah,
You did have the money for a while.
his priorities are wrong.
You had enough money to basically build that whole
So-
PC for a while.
I can actually help you with that.
Oh shit. Are you
Oh,
upgrading
when
or
you
something?
upgrade to your DDR5 system.
So that's when I
for
upgrade to
your
my DDR5 system. But
5090.
right now, I have an i5.
Ew.
It's a 4-core with hyperthreading.
What DDR is it? 3 or 4?
I think it's 3.
Then no, it's the same
Yeah,
thing.
that's-
He's already
It'll be
got.
slightly better, but it won't. It'll be the same problem.
Yeah.
'Cause
Yeah.
He has my 8350,
I need to move up.
which is the same
As I
thing.
say, my CPU is way newer than an 8350.
He is beyond DDR3.
Probably not by much though. Is it a set? Which series is it? 4 or 5?
It's an i5 5700K.
That's
It doesn't
that's
need a
still about the same
DDR3
time as the
i5.
5700K. I
8350.
can't remember exactly.
I'll say it goes up to 7. I think at 7 it swaps from at 7 it stays DDR3, and then I think at 8000 it turns into 4. Or it could still be 3 at 8.
An i5 or an i like something 5000.
It's the 1000 series is like the series number, and it's an i5. i5s aren't bad.
No, i5s are fine. That's like the Ryzen 5. I'm just saying like if it's DDR3, then an i5 ain't shit for him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It is DDR3 is what he's saying. If it's DDR3, it's going to be the
I think
same
it's
thing.
in i5.
Yes, he needs like an i9 maximum whatever if it's going to be DDR3.
Huh? No, you could probably do an i7 like 7700K. Those were okay at the time.
Yeah.
I mean, shit. While I'm waiting
We're
for
all
the-
running
it's still too old.
DDR5.
I'm not. I'm,
I'm running
DDR4.
DDR4.
Yeah, same.
Why are all the rich people not upgrading?
Because it's not worth it.
Well, I plan on it. When I get the 5090, it's coming out in January. I'm also going to do a full rebuild and get the AMD 9800
Your
X.
priorities on like the thing that matters the least.
What do you mean? The graphics
The
card
graphics
matters
card's
the
a
most.
massive upgrade. 32 gigs.
Well, what does he have right now?
3080.
3080, just like me.
38. 38 is really fucking good.
Yeah,
So-
but
so when you
but
get
a
a complete,
5090 is going to be better.
It's gonna be
By a
way
shit
better, but it's not gonna like matter
Listen, he likes to read and scree about 4K.
unless he's like
Listen, I play
coin mining or
4K.
something.
Nah, he's going to do 4K.
And the 3080 cannot do 4K.
That is right. Yeah, you are trying to 4K, so it does matter.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And then I might do it just because if he's
That's
upgraded,
like the
I
only-
might upgrade too.
That's like the only way it could possibly matter. Like I'm trying to game in 4K. Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm going to get the 5090. I'm going to get the new AMD chip, and I'm going to get DDR5 with the new motherboard. Going to do a full refresh. It's probably going to be like $4,000
Yeah, 100% since the card's 2.
card. Yeah.
Well, the combo's only 600, so maybe 700 if you want to go 64 gigs or whatever it is.
Yeah.
What are you doing, animal?
She just wants to be part of things.
What are you doing?
right?
No, she's doing stuff. She's being weird.
Oh, I got another Christmas gift. The
For what?
building an entire gaming PC inside an Xbox original chassis has come down to I literally only need the APU now.
Oh, nice.
What AP are you looking at?
The best on chip graphics you can possibly get right now is the Ryzen. I think it's an 8700G.
Probably.
Yeah.
That sounds
And-
about right.
That's about. I think at best I can get it for 280 right now.
That's not bad.
Yeah, but it's bad whenever I'm broke as shit.
Oh, yeah. That's true.
Especially because I don't technically need it. I'm just building it because it'd be funny to have an Xbox original that games in modern 1080p.
What's that? What would you say that would be the equivalent of?
For what?
It plays 1080p.
What does?
Well, I meant like
CPU?
is it like the equivalent of
Yeah.
a 1080?
It should be able to play it higher than 1080.
It can play 10. A modern AAA game would be 1080.
I mean, it should do
Everything else you could just play at like ultra.
It should be higher though, because those things exist with APUs, even though they're different. I would assume that a top of the line APU, if you give it a fuck ton more RAM, will do better.
The way to be conservative that people say it is that if you buy the best APU now, then you can play anything in 1080p.
So according to this, talking about the 8700G, reviews say that the integrated graphics can play decent 1080p gaming experience, similar to entry-level discrete GPUs. So he says 1080p, it's 1080p, and don't get your hopes up.
How many frames can we
1080p.
get on Cyberpunk? That's the real question.
Cyberpunk 1080p was like 50 frames per second or something like that, maybe
Okay.
60.
Better than I expected. Shit.
It was So the way that I knew the 8700G was good was I literally watched someone play Cyberpunk on it.
Huh.
I don't think it was ultra though. It was like medium or something.
Fair enough.
Will it fit in there though? Is the real question.
Yes.
Fuck
of
you!
course
It's
it
a
will.
CPU.
Yeah, you just
Oh,
slap that bitch on there.
Yeah.
Do you not know what an APU means?
I do not.
It's
And
the
this
old
is why we
terminology of a
can't send
CPU
him
with
on
graphics
Field
built
Nation
into it.
jobs.
Well, shit.
So Cyberpunk 2077 on the Ryzen 7 8700G. So the average frames it got at 1080p low is 55. At 1280 by 700 or by 720, it got up to 85 frames.
It's like on low, Cyberpunk's still a somewhat reasonably demanding game too.
At least it's not Halo. Halo Infinite
Yeah.
computer problems.
Nice at the minimum FPS.
I heard Halo Infinite's gotten quite a bit better since we last played it.
Probably not. It's been good. It's gotten worse as far as
I've heard
like,
they've
player
doubled
base.
down on like overpriced bullshit lately.
I was talking about like gameplay wise and shit.
I mean, I can do GTA 5 at
What do you mean gameplay?
134 frames a second at low.
Fuck.
At
Low
1080p.
1080p.
Animal. Hey,
So I mean, it's
I would want to know what it does at medium on everything.
probably like in the 40s.
I can bear with that. It's like I was a console gamer for so fucking long that 30 FPS doesn't really bother me, but I
it
definitely
does when you experience 60, 140, 120, and you're just like, wow, I could have buttery smooth. I could play games now. What was 30 FPS?
Because an 8700G should be better than a bunch of, maybe not the newest consoles, but it should be better than like a lot of consoles that we've had.
Yeah. I mean, I mean, better than like probably a PS4.
it's like I can kind of tell the difference between
I'm like, if my
30 and
Xbox
60.
original can beat a modern console, then that's good.
Can't beat 4K on a fucking Xbox One or anything. That's
Maybe
why I'm
not.
like, feels bad.
4K DVD, Blu-ray.
No, 4K game.
Does Xbox One play 4K games?
Yes, Xbox One X. has
So
4K
that's
game
I mean,
support.
it's all.
No,
it's all-
no,
it's
you
up-
said
it's-
One X. I said Xbox One.
That's an Xbox
So it's
One. That's
upscaled.
the current Xbox One.
So they do like heavy upscaling from like
No, the Xbox Sex is different than the Xbox One.
It's still an
The
Xbox,
Xbox One released like 10 or 15 years ago.
It's the modern Xbox One. It's the Xbox One. You have to specify X or
The One
S.
It's a different generation.
That's still
The
the
Xbox One generation was a while back.
I understand what you're saying, but it's still the Xbox One. It's either
No,
X
it's the
or
One
S.
X.
That's what I'm saying. It's the One X or S, but it's still
Yeah.
the Xbox
But
One.
it's a completely different
But an
generation.
Xbox One X or S is not Xbox One.
Yeah.
If you tell somebody you just bought an
The
Xbox One.
so the words
be
on a
X or
piece of
S.
paper are about the same, but it's a different generation.
No, 100%. But what I'm saying is, if you tell somebody about an Xbox One like last year, it's going to be an S or an X.
Yeah, the Xbox X.
Yeah.
Well, it's not sex. It's X or S. So Xbox S or
It's
X.
Xbox.
It is the sex box. That is the correct answer. Animal, can you chill?
She got the zoomies.
Yeah, I mean, it's still. Anyways, it does 1080p and then upscales to 4K. So it doesn't do native 4K.
As if you put movies in it.
Isn't the meme that like it'll run like older games on like 60 FPS, but if you put it on like 4K, it'll do like 30?
Yes. The X, I think, does specifically.
Yeah. It's well thought.
With HDR or something.
Which I imagine most people would just do the 1080p at 60 FPS.
It just does whatever it does automatically. Most people won't touch anything, to be honest.
1080p
I mean,
is
they're console
fine.
gamers. They don't know.
Yeah, you just put the disc in and whatever it comes up as.
Yeah.
The TV will probably change. That's about it.
Yeah.
The console gamers, when you set their game to 720p and they're like, wow, this is the greatest I've ever gamed.
Wow, this is so buttery smooth. It feels so good as it actually
Right.
runs like 60 FPS.
60
Right.
FPS instead of the 30 that they're used to. It's like, man, why does this feel so much better?
Yeah, why?
Because
responsive.
Bethesda brain fucked them.
It's always so funny, like, see the people that don't, like, they're not on PC, so they always, like, look at us and it's like, why are you spending so much on that? We can just get one of these. And it's just like, mods, other shit.
Not just
Well, I
mods,
mean,
but
you can
deep
also just
sales.
buy once and cry once.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I mean, my computer's. I've had my computer for at least 3 years now. At least the current iteration of my build.
Yeah, like, if you wanted to, you could probably have it for, like, for probably, like, what, 8 years total?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
5 years is where I'd say I'd start upgrading at minimum. But
Yeah.
yeah,
5 to 8 years. And that's the thing too. Is like, you know, at
I mean,
least
shit, you're gaming on my old fucking. I built that in 2013 or 14.
Yeah.
That's a long fucking time ago.
Yeah,
Years
and like I'm just now having problems running like the higher quality games.
yeah,
That's and part of that is also due to games being made shittier.
True.
because like console games, they don't ever really go on sale on like PC games or this. I mean, they have the fucking Steam winter sales going on right now.
Yeah, that's a weird part. Like, also, that's a part about AAA games in
Preston's
general.
bitch ass.
What?
He kept being like, because this scared motherfucker, he's like, I'm not going to play Armored Core until it's on sale.
Why?
Because he's a bitch.
It
So
a
then I
good
told him,
game.
I was like, well, I told him a few days ago, I was like, Armored Core is on sale now for 40% off.
Damn, that's a deep.
And then he immediately changed the topic to someone he was like molesting in a video game or something. I was like, all right then.
It's like
well, also, he's just, I don't know. He just doesn't seem to want to play. I don't know why.
it's
Well,
like
he kept acting like he was like, oh, I'll play it, but only when it's on sale.
it's like we also have like key resellers. We have fucking Humble Bundle.
Yeah,
Like we have access to a lot cheaper shit.
there's so many ways to get good games on the cheap that you don't get on consoles
True.
because it's a locked, you know, ecosystem. So they don't need to go. Look at Nintendo. Nintendo games never
Well,
go.
well, hold
fucking
on.
sale.
Hold on. Xbox games are always on sale. Just buy Xbox Game Pass and you have everything for free.
Yeah.
That's true. I mean, I do
Which
have
is
it.
unfortunate. I mean, but that's a real thing. Xbox
We
Game
still,
Pass.
we still need to beat the newest skills for kills agent.
Oh, Crackdown.
Yeah, we need to beat the newest Crackdown.
Which one was
stuff.
that? 3, right?
I don't fucking know. All I know is I bought it and you didn't, and I was like, bro, what the fuck?
Oh yeah, because it was on sale limitedly and I just missed it. I think I was at my mom's whenever you bought it, and I was like, I didn't pull the trigger because I wasn't around.
Is it on Game Pass?
I think it is. I don't have Game Pass though.
Could always get it, man. Just do the
Yeah,
whole
could
turkey
always-
thing.
Yeah, just buy it in Turkey and then convert it to real.
Oh
life
yeah,
from
buy
there.
Game Pass, and then we'll co-op Halo Wars 2, and then we'll co-op.
I own Halo Wars too, so I'm not worried.
I
about
also
that
own it, but I didn't beat it because it got really hard at some point.
Oh, I didn't even. It's funny. I booted it up. I think I played one mission and then never played it again.
It was hard.
Hard.
Which
We
is
do need to
saying
play
because
that.
you're
I
like
had a
hardcore
timed
Halo fan.
mission.
I don't know. Halo Wars 2 is like so like different than Halo. It's because I think I
It's
wanted
definitely
Halo-
different than Halo Wars 1.
Yeah, I think that's why I didn't fucking
Like everyone looked
commit.
different.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just didn't play it smoothly.
No, I played
I
fine.
played pretty smooth.
It just was different.
It's like I also played Grey Goo, which was also a real-time strategy game, and I also gave up because it got too hard.
Oh, you know what was funny? So Sticky plays RTSs. We were telling him about Endless Space, and he was like, "I've never heard of Endless." And we're like, me and Carmike were like,
RTS.
"Oh no, huh? It's a RTS 4X, whatever. It's
is
all
it?
the above.
4X is
Space
an
or into Space
RTS.
too.
4X is an RTS. It's both.
It's not a real-time strategy. It's a like turn-based strategy.
Right?
It's still real time. Well, no, you can command your fleets in real time. What do you mean?
No, it's not real-time.
Yeah, it is. You literally, when you click clash fleets, you can click specific ships. It's definitely real time, dude.
It's your turn.
It's not. It's not per turn. You have
know what?
turns. Wait,
It's-
what? Endless Space.
It is turn-based, but you take your turn at the same time.
Right.
So it's not real-time. It's still turn-based. You only have a certain amount of action points per turn.
Listen, if I check the real time fucking box and the 4X box and it comes up in a Steam search, fuck you.
He's got a
That's all that
point.
really matters. I mean, I feel like most.
I'm
of the
not gonna
strategy
argue
games
with Daddy Gabe.
are in fucking RTS
What?
category.
What about this?
Like most of the strategy games that are like that, they're just all clumped together in that one category.
I probably.
It's a 4X. That's just what it is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's both, but yeah. 4Xs are cool though. But yeah,
I
he
think
plays
RTS
those.
Fucking 4X games are too much,
Nah,
at least for me.
nah. I want to. Every
Nah.
time I click Carmichael's people and they ask me what do I sound like when I scream, it's my favorite part.
I've been wanting to play that again because they patched it and they fixed the Academy DLC.
Yeah, I heard.
But
did that a long
Michael
time
doesn't
ago,
love
by
me
the way.
anymore, so if I ask him to play, he'll be like, "I'm busy."
No, I mean we should all get together and play it, and then we should pull Sticky in because he could be like instead of having an AI fourth person, we can have a real person, and he's actually decent at
Yeah, but is
strategy games.
Sticky gonna make our asshole sticky, or is he gonna actually play ball?
No, he'll play ball. He's cool. He's not Rob.
Yeah, the funny thing is, because of Humble, I'm pretty sure I have endless space.
But I met Rob in real life, and Rob was fucking cool.
He's cool in real
He
life.
shit on Nick for me.
That's true.
It
Oh
was the greatest
man.
thing ever.
Also, there's Endless Space 2 in my library, so that you'll have it.
Yeah, but he already has it.
Yeah, we already
we
have
all
it.
already own it.
Yeah,
I own it.
We've
just
been
own-
playing.
So he owns some of the DLC.
That just means
you
you
own
can
some of
play
the
it with us.
DLC.
I
That too. But he owns, I think, different DLC than you own.
I own all the DLC.
He owns different somehow. His has more. I don't know how.
I think I backed them on Kickstarter.
I don't know. His
It,
has different DLC
it
than
is
yours did.
possible they released another one. I just didn't buy it.
They released probably like 2 or 3 out of the last year, I think.
'Cause I own like 2 or 3 of their DLCs.
Yeah. I put his as my active copy because he has DLC too. So, because it wasn't the meme with that game. Only one
Or
of us.
cancel play with us.
Hey, could.
I could.
I
Only one of us has to have the DLC to fucking host. And that's
Only
it.
one of us has to know what the others sound like when they scream.
I mean, how many players does
You don't know.
How many does it go up to?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well,
Probably
count-
6
It's
or
like
more.
Is it?
It
like,
can go up to like 12.
Can it?
Because I own it. I own.
you?
Yeah,
He does.
No.
I'm looking at it right now.
Yeah.
Because it came in a Humble bundle at one point.
Mm.
Yeah.
How did the DLC work? Did everyone need it, or was it host?
I'm pretty sure it was the host because you were able to host when we played with off yours. I'm pretty sure because I didn't.
Are,
buy
are
it.
you sure you're not thinking of Mech Warrior 5?
No, that half worked.
I will
Remember, only you could access the features on that one.
Yeah, but we could run the whole campaign.
Yeah. But on
But
Endless
only
Space,
I could buy the Cantina upgrades for
right?
everyone.
On Endless Space, we could all access everything from the DLCs.
So, how difficult?
did you
is
ever
it
buy
for,
any
like,
of
a
it?
like a new player? Because like that's
Yes.
the biggest problem that I have with like 4X games.
It's 4X. You
It's
just- you
it's
just take your
standard
time.
4X fucking space stuff. Like
We all sit around and we jerk our schweens while we wait for you to read all the stupid bullshit and then finally hit end turn.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was definitely my biggest issue with like
4X
play Warhammer
means
or
that
something.
no one sleeps that night.
heh,
One more
What?
turn.
we're at 2 hours. Okay.
Oh shit.
How long? 2 hours and 30 or what? 2:10. Yeah. We can go
Dude,
for
what's your New Year's? Your New Year's goal?
Hold on. Well, what? Before we go into I was gonna meme and steal an unsub thing, be like, and we're gonna go to the after show for the next. No, well, we're good.
And before we go into that, a word from our sponsors.
We don't fucking have those.
Let's talk about it.
AG1.
I don't even know who the
We're
fuck.
sponsored by you.
That's true. But besides that, I don't know who we'd even like honor as sponsors. Guess I'd have to like dive into people and things.
So we're gonna go around the table and talk about our New Year's resolutions.
We don't have those, but okay.
Those
I
of
mean,
us,
we already talked.
some of us will say New Year's resolutions, and then the people that are just contrarians can say their goals for this year.
I will not say New Year's resolutions in lining with that.
You can say what your goals are for this year.
Exactly.
Well, what if I have?
You
no
can't
goals?
just say the same thing but call it something different.
Statistically, if you set a New Year's resolution, I think it's what, 60% fail?
You can
A-
fail
a
your
lot.
goals too.
That's true, but calling a New Year's resolution leads to more failure.
I don't fail my goals, sir. I crush them most of the time.
I never pull out.
Crush my hopes and dreams.
That's just a day in your life.
Like I said, I'm be 40 pounds down by the end of next year.
Cool. I mean, that's reasonable, I guess.
I mean, it's less
I
than
think.
1 pound a week, which is reasonable.
Yeah.
All right, next.
What me? I got nothing. Keep going.
Nope. No, you had to say something.
I'll say something at the end. I guess.
Your goal could just be make more money.
Did I
He's
do
already
that
doing
every
that.
year? No, that's no different than normal.
You've had a year where you made less than the previous. Remember, you used to get fired every other year.
That is true.
I always made more money though every other year. It never stopped.
Yeah, but sometimes it took you like almost a year to find that next job where you make more money.
No, I usually got it in like a month or two.
Because when I moved up here, you got fired.
Yeah, and then I had a job 2 months later. I don't stay jobless for more than a month, pretty sure, or more than 2. Ever since the school district.
There was a 3-year period. There's a 3-month period, I believe.
Maybe max. It really wasn't that
I
long.
think that was max.
There was like an almost year period or like half year where
I mean, I would have recovered probably as always, but
All right, so what's your resolution?
what's yours?
I tried to draw something every month last year. This year I'm gonna try to draw something every other month.
Did you not do that every month?
You're lowering your standards.
Yes.
How about this? You lowered it to once every other month, but they're higher quality.
I mean, I can. Well, that would imply that I was fucking making shit every month last year of shitty quality.
well, I meant like
I could say I'll draw something every month this year, but it doesn't have to be good quality as I was aiming for last year.
I mean,
Which is kind of why I didn't fit, because I would spend like way too many hours on every drawing last year, and that's why they would bleed into the next month, and I'd be like, fuck.
You just
I mean,
need
I
to
got a
learn.
couple
Okay,
of
so
times.
the real answer, you need to learn when to just hit save and send it. That's it. That's your problem.
Well, I've gotten better at that.
Solved. Anyway, cool. Solved. So yeah, every other month or every
Although
month?
they released 2 drawings this month.
Every other month or every month?
Although my new tablets helped me just be like, I'm gonna draw something funny and I'm just gonna submit it.
there you go.
Well, there you go. So every other month or month?
I mean, incremental improvements is helping.
I can always cheat and draw a stick figure every month, so I guess
You could. It's still
Yeah.
art, I guess. You could be like Preston, where like in 10 seconds he makes fun of you drawing art and draws decent art, and we're just like, Preston, what the fuck?
You mean with that time where Preston drew like better art than me?
Yeah. Yeah, by making jokes. So Preston's a furry artist confirmed?
Did he draw a furry?
Yeah, it was a furry.
I know I was drawing a furry.
No, it was a furry.
Yeah, he did draw a better furry than me that
Yeah. And you're like, Preston, what the fuck?
time.
Anyway, so yeah, that's it. You're just gonna do
Every other month
drawing every
drawing?
other month.
Yeah, that'll be an improvement over last year.
Well, there you go.
Last
Improvement.
year I started and I did pretty good every few months, but I fell off after a while.
Yeah, I mean that's how it works usually. Your resolutions die like halfway through the year with your
Statistics.
All right, you.
let's go with you know what? I want to stream at least let's put an average of like 6 hours a week. 6 hours a week on Twitch, just averaged out.
That doesn't sound impossible to do. It just
No,
sounds like
not
it's going to be hard
unreasonable.
when you have a job.
Well,
I mean, 3 hours on the weekend. Not impossible.
yeah, I said average, so there might be days where I like try to make up for it.
What do you mean days? You mean weeks you make up for it?
Well, yeah. Like there'll be a day where I stream for like 8 hours or
A
something
week
like that.
where you only
just to-
stream for 3 hours and another week where you stream for like 10 hours.
That's fair. That's not too bad. That's not a bad idea. I guess going back to me, the only thing I could really think of besides standard generic bullshit is that we consistently do talk shows weekly for the whole year at least. See how it goes.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Yeah, it'd be interesting.
If somehow we gain traction, we just keep going.
Well, yeah. Of
I
course.
mean, like you said, we got to get past 21 episodes.
Yeah, the meme I sent him is most podcasts like fail within 21 episodes or they stop. So like we're gonna hit 22 and we stop. That's what I told him was a
I
joke.
mean, we already had a partial failure. Fucking, he bowed out.
Y'all
Yeah,
should
but
let me know
that
ahead
was-
of time.
That was the meme about like you two. Like it's mainly just us two, and then because you weren't here for one, I think, and he was like, you guys are the floaters, I guess. Turds.
I mean,
You float.
I'm down for this. Like, this is just like we're just hanging out.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. I don't know what the excuse is, but whatever. That's neither here nor there.
Down's a fucking pussy.
Something.
y'all could let me know when y'all are going to record ahead of time.
We
Yeah.
do
If
it
I go to
right-
work and I know that there might be a podcast when I get home, I might like actually like try to get home earlier and stuff.
Yeah.
well, all you gotta do is go to Dutch Bros and just
If
get
I
a
like,
level
if
me.
I get off work and then I like go and I like eat some food and I park in their parking lot and I like enjoy a nice meal and then like I go and I pick up some beer and I get home and then you're like, oh hey, we're gonna record. It's like, Bro, I blew like 2 hours on my way home. I'm going to fucking sleep.
Fair enough.
I mean,
Now-
the fact that it's now almost 1:30. Shit.
That's pretty normal for us. It's par for the course.
Yeah, I wish we could start earlier.
I try today. I literally had to drive to the shop and then
Yeah.
and then we had to wake him up and then
If
he
it was
joined.
Friday and we finished at 1:30, I would actually just kill myself.
That's fair. Yeah, we usually do it late. Unfortunately, it helps our vibe though. We're nighttime vibe.
Well, not only that, but like it's easier to set up the lighting. We don't have to deal with outside light.
True.
Bro, it's fucking dark
As I
at
say,
like
it's
5:30.
Exactly.
It's true. Yeah, I mean, we could, we definitely start earlier and stuff. Also, like, we could record multiple episodes, like, in a week span, and then just fucking series uploads. But yeah,
Rash them out.
yeah, really, it's the idea is just to keep consistent with this and go for it, and, see what the community at large, what people say, whatever.
Build a community.
I think we're all right. I don't know. We talk. I mean, we talk enough to make people want to join in. Like Jared, originally was going to be the weird person he is and not join in, and he's like, "No, I want to hang
just
out."
chilling.
Exactly.
So we are. We're just chilling.
Just chill, kick back, shoot the
We're
shit.
Speakeasy Chillcast, Speakeasy Chill Bros. I don't know. Still workshopping other names, but Unfiltered's okay.
I mean, you should probably filter your beer a little bit though.
Well, it's liquor, I think. I mean, it's technically moonshine. A lot of speakeasies is like shine type stuff. Should definitely be filtered. But no, you want them extra hoppy taste. You want to you want to eat the
Gotta
beer.
get that white lightning.
Shit. Anyway, but alrighty. Yeah, I guess that's I think that's about it for us. I don't have any better New Year's goals or anything. I kind of usually don't make any. Really, I'd like to lose weight too. It'd be nice. I don't have a goal weight though, so
All right, so next week we're gonna start going to the gym again.
you're not allowed.
All right.
We should.
We
We
should.
should.
Definitely should.
Yeah, we should go back to going once a week.
It's like the reason why we stopped was for like some holiday shit.
Yeah,
Yeah, the reason we stopped for holiday shit like 6 months ago.
I know. Like as soon
July.
as you guys were back from holidays, I brought it up, and like you guys didn't want to fucking go.
Dude, I
Y'all
kept
having
I kept
issues?
bringing it up to him, and I'm like, I could go by myself, but
What
I
element
don't
is
want
this
to.
gym?
Huh? What?
Y'all having what element's this gym?
What do you mean? What element? Oh, you dumb bitch. I see.
I may be a little bit of an expert when it comes to this gym battling thing.
But you're not. I see those arms. You weak as fuck. You don't
It's
have.
not up to me.
You don't have them gains.
It's up to Lycanroc.
But yeah,
Like shit, we can just go and do some fucking cardio, probably. At least
Yeah,
that's such a waste. But yeah,
I said at least.
it is.
True.
Cardio is underrated.
bro, I get
It's
cardio every time I masturbate for 4 hours.
Are you fucking?
You want to check that? You want to check that one? I can.
Oh, you
show
do want to check that one? You want to see which one of us can run log? Actually, we both jerk off a lot, so that actually.
So what's your calorie count
on what? Like how long?
for those hours? How many calories did you burn?
Oh fuck. That's a good question. I'd have to go back and check the historical logs, but I can tell you that from whatever I do every day, my calorie count is supposed to be like 5,000 something a day, which is insane.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
You know, honestly, it'd be hilarious to just have that as like some kind of statistic.
Also, don't immediately trust devices.
I mean, it measures my heart rate.
Yeah.
So difficult.
And apparently, your heart rate's directly tied to how many calories you burn.
Which is true.
That is true.
Yep.
That's how
That's
your
why
that's
when
how
I-
your works.
That's why when I do 30 minutes on your fucking Beat Saber, I'm burning like 400 to 600 calories.
Yeah.
I
Just
need to get
30
back.
minutes.
It's like that's one of the few like VR games that I actually run on my fucking computer. I should get back into that.
Yeah. We should all get
Yeah,
off.
get-
We should all get off and beat off Saber.
Another good one's another good free one is the one where it's what's that Valve thing where it's the labs?
That's
Yes.
that's exactly what it is.
It's called the labs. Okay, there's one where you're on a castle turret and you're just
Yeah,
firing the
the
bow and
bow.
arrow.
Mhm.
There's an even harder core
There's
game of
that
that called
Hollow
Hollow
Point.
There's
Point.
like no way to get
Hollow
far in that
Point's
game
so
without
fucking
sweating
hard.
hard.
Bro, I fucking like sweat violently.
Oh, yeah.
when I play that shit.
Having to fucking duck and dodge those goddamn arrows and cubes and bullshit.
I mean, shit. Just even if you like, I saw that there's like kayak games and shit like that too. Like it
Mhm.
just
That's crazy.
There's all kinds of
Also, I could just
good
go grab a kayak and we can go kayak in real life.
Also, my
There's a
VR
lake
is
right there,
broken.
homie.
I don't want to get wet.
Yeah.
I'm doing VR.
If you kayak right, you don't get wet.
Do you think I can kayak correctly?
You step in the,
The only
kayak
thing
and
wrong with
fucking
you-
tip over.
The only thing wrong with you is your fucked up feet. Your arms look fine. That's like 90% of what you kayak with.
I don't know,
You
so that
kayak
might
with
be
your
fun.
brain.
Well, okay, then he might have problems, but
Man, you'd have to buy both of us kayaks, though.
no, I don't. I own one. Well, I have one.
I was like, where?
It's at my mom's.
Oh,
You'd have to give me a kayak.
Mike's is. I don't have to get you shit. Get your own, motherfucker.
No, get an inflatable one. It's much
You
cheaper.
can't conscript
No,
him.
well, no. I was to give him a. He can go to a fucking academy and go get $100 shitty Pelican.
No, I
poop
can't conscript
If you can
him.
get an inflatable one for less, he doesn't have $100.
Can he get it for less? Inflatable? I wouldn't trust an inflatable
I
one.
wouldn't trust it either.
Do you have options?
Just not doing it.
So, are you
Yeah.
coming with us? The gang does kayaking. Is that what this is?
Dude, if we can
We
do
can
something like,
fish.
Where's our title card?
Yeah, we could fish.
dude, if we get fucking kayaks and we start fishing, that'd be lit.
I just
I
wanted to
got
get a
GoPros.
boat, but yeah, that's fine. We could do kayaks. What'd you say, Gary?
I said, y'all have GoPro.
Oh, we do.
I mean, do you need a license or anything to go out on a kayak?
No.
No, not to my knowledge. As long as there's no motor, it's fine.
Okay.
If you put a fucking motor on it, you're fucked though. Texas Parks and Wildlife will come fist you to no end. They're like, "What's that I see? Is that a mini coated on there? Hey, boy, we're gonna need you to bend over and we're gonna check everything you got."
Just fucking get
Not
us.
literally, but yeah, they're pretty bad.
Just
There you
get us-
go. Amazon inflatable 2-person kayak.
No, we're not fucking tandeming shit.
$50.
I am not tandeming with that fucker. That's not happening. If I want to tip over, I'll do it a different way. No. You guys can 2-person a kayak if you want.
Nah, man, we get a rowboat.
What?
We get a rowboat.
It's-
Get all three of us in a rowboat.
No, fuck no.
I mean, here you go. 86 Intex inflatable.
Interesting.
86. Apparently, it's got 34,000 reviews. Goddamn.
It might be okay. How much is that?
$86.
So, oh yeah. For $100 you get a hard one though. But yeah, it's fair. At least you could transport it easier.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't look the worst.
Oh shit! This isn't a. This is like a half tube. That's not too bad.
Yeah.
The chair's inflatable too. I mean, this honestly doesn't look too bad.
That's what I'm saying.
What is that one? Oh, it's a single person on top fishing. Goddamn, $1,000, $1,500.
Right? The price is fucking insane. It's just like $100, $200, and $1,500.
There's a 2-person for 120 right there. That's the best seller apparently. I mean, that's not the worst. Shit's Prime 2-day too. It's not bad.
There's also kayaks on Walmart for $130, I think.
Nah, if I buy, problem is also a lot of the cheap kayaks like suck nuts to try to like kayak in.
Yeah.
Although the lake is pretty still, so you'll be fine. But like if you go to the Colorado and shit, go to rivers,
Yeah.
those cheap kayaks fucking suck to try to go against the flow of the river. You
Yeah,
struggle.
We should probably sign off though.
Yeah, we
Yep.
should do that. All right. Well, on that note, as we're talking about kayaks and doing real life shit, we should roll into the next show. But yeah, now that this has been the 2024, year in review / whatever, Speakeasy Unfiltered show. Again, I was joined by Zenny, HighKek78, Writing Death 909, and myself, our brother _1. And then this is the end of the year sign off for us. You guys have a good year. Happy New Year.
Please click up.
Be
here
careful
to see
looking
our
up Zenny
previous
on
episode.
Twitter because there's that one guy that.
Maybe we'll have another thing up here for the next episode.
If you click here, you'll see the recommendations from the algorithm.
I'm gonna do none of those.
if you look up here, here's a bunch of and hentai numbers.
Well, hold on.
No.
The numbers, Mason. What does it mean?
What do the numbers mean, Mason?